Got to get right back into this. Opie and Anthony, Jim Norton, Rich Voss joining the program. And Mike sat through the break, so let's see what Mike has to say to Anthony.
All right.
Hello, Mike.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
What's up, buddy?
Hey, actually, now that Rich Voss is going to be reading Dr. Seuss, I'd like Anthony to bury the back of a gun in my forehead.
Oh. I'm reading.
So,
yeah. What seems to be the issue, Mike?
I don't know. It just seems like we get this gratuitous rant every other month or so with this and this gun this. When it all goes down, What's going down? When is it happening?
I understand when it all goes down. I'm saying that they really are trying to undermine our Second Amendment right, the Democrats, the gun control people, and it's one of our rights as an American. That's
Absolutely.
all I'm saying.
It's not going to be happening, though. This takes so long. It's never going to happen.
Yeah, never going to happen. Believe me, they're trying. They're trying on a daily basis. It's already legislation up in New York that they want to do all kinds of things with the ammunition and amount of guns you could buy. Actually, want to consider a automatic handgun a machine gun. They actually want to consider that. Yeah.
That's why it's not going to happen, because the really important things they don't act on. They don't work on the important things.
All right.
It's run out of steam. That's it. Nothing's going down. That's not going down. And I've been in the worst areas around, and I'm by far not the most imposing person. And people that don't carry guns are the people that don't get shot, from the most part.
People that don't carry guns are the people that don't get shot.
Yeah, it's usually the people that carry them that take some lead. Yeah.
Really? You're talking about criminals, right? You're not talking about a law-abiding citizen with a gun is more apt to be shot than a just a person walking down the street?
Yeah, it's on you. You know it's there. Yeah, you're ready to pull it. You don't just walk out. That's not a little chain or a necklace that you throw on in the morning.
I'm not talking about well, of course somebody's getting shot if someone has a gun and they're in danger. Someone's going to get shot.
Just the fact that it's on you.
I love that. Someone's more apt to get shot if they have a gun. Well, yeah. Just for the fact that it's on you.
And you got it, and you know about it. You're not reaching for your...
So that if your life is then threatened, you have a way of defending yourself, is what you're saying.
Well, maybe what I'm really saying is that you really should put yourself in a better position not to get shot.
Like what? Like how?
That you don't go to places or don't get into situations where you're likely to get shot.
I don't go to places or put myself in situations, but there are things called home invasions, there are carjackings, there are innocent people that are menaced by criminals with illegal guns on a daily basis and murdered by the same. Why can't a law-abiding citizen that's been put through background checks, buys a legal gun, carry it with him to defend himself against the animals that have these anyway?
I don't know. I mean... This is one in a million.
I don't
this
know.
Doesn't happen.
Well, Mike, why don't we put your words up on the blackboard for everyone to enjoy? I don't know.
And when did you get so obsessed with guns, by the way? I don't remember you being so rah-rah about guns over the years.
The threat comes down.
Thanks, Mike. We're going to move on. I appreciate it.
Take away our Second Amendment right. Then I started really getting into the movement. I joined the National Rifle Association. Do I agree with everything that the NRA says? No, of course not. But they are a very strong gun lobby. They've done a lot of work keeping some of these friggin' liberal asses at bay. And I do contribute money to them on occasion. And I think if you're a gun owner, you should definitely join. I think it's a good thing to do. It shows that there are responsible gun owners out there that don't want their rights taken away. Just the other day, they sent a nice little mailer out, made it easy. It went to your local congressman and senators, and all you had to do is fill it out and mail it in. like those FCC complaints that people never heard the show, and you just got to sign it and send it out.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it was. But it said it had a questionnaire on it. Do you agree with this and this and this? So you didn't just have to buy their entire catalog of opinions on the matter, but you pick and choose, and then you sign it and send it off. And I did that as a responsible gun owner that wants to preserve our rights.
I saw someone gave you a holster brochure at the FH.
Yes, they did indeed.
And
it was very nice.
And it backfired or something, you were telling me?
It was Sam's little ploy to be a douche.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you know how we like pawning off pain-in-the-ass listeners on each other?
Oh,
it's a little game we play, people. See, we play it with you, the listener. When you're a pain in the ass and you come up and start yapping and jibber-jabbering about some inane crap we never want to hear, we will usually pawn you off on another person from the show in a very creative, subtle way that makes it seem like we appreciate what you're saying so much that someone else would really enjoy this conversation.
Or that they would relate to it even more.
Right. Then we walk
what
away.
Girls did with Norton.
What's that?
That's what girls
I
did
heard
with
you.
Then we walk away pointing at the our friend from the show behind the back of the listener and laughing at them because now they're stuck with this babbling idiot.
Right.
Sam ran into a gentleman who started talking to Sam and asked what kind of holster Anthony uses. And Sam, I guess, thought this was a great opportunity to pawn one of these listeners off on me.
It's just not true.
Oh, no?
No. I was talking to this guy, and he was like, hey, I'd really like to talk to Anthony. And I was like, well, we've had such a good conversation. Anthony's an approachable guy. We'll just go over and talk to him. And he was like, do you know what kind of holster he has? And I was like, that would be a great opportunity for you guys to talk. Something you have in common.
A bastard.
So you found the guy that was interesting and probably had something to bring to the table.
Yeah, he's very intriguing personality, and I said, as much as I'm enjoying this conversation, he's a conversationalist for a living. He's going to love this guy.
Well, this guy comes over and starts talking. He's talking about holsters.
Hold on, I'm looking at a pumpkin.
Oh God, Rich.
And I mean intelligence-wise.
Rich popped his teeth out.
Oh, my God.
It just came out.
I hope one of 50's bodyguards does the same thing with his knuckles. Thinks you're a beaver attacking 50.
Yeah, we got to talk about that.
Yeah, we will in a second.
But this guy comes over, and Sam, of course, introduces us and gives a little chuckle to me behind this gentleman's back, thinking I'm going to be saddled with some boring conversation. Well, this guy's Johnny on the spot, very prepared, has a magazine or a catalog chock full of holsters. And I thumbed through it, very high quality, nice leather holsters. And he gave me his card, the catalog, and said, if there's anything I need, give him a call. It was something that I could use.
When is a guy with holsters a fun guy to talk to at a party?
Well, when you are a gun owner,
put it in your pocket.
Put it in your pocket. What am I? That guy who shot himself in the leg, sticking it down the front of his
Plaxico
pants.
Burress.
Yeah. You don't put the gun in your pocket.
You put it in your
back right here.
Under your hat.
What makes a good
holster goes there though?
What makes a good holster though? They all look the same.
No, they don't. It's a form-fitting holster that fits the exact gun that you're carrying. So you can't use it. You can't just throw any gun in the holster. It's form fit to the gun itself, so it fits tight. It's actually like a friction fit. That way there's no snap over the top of it for the most part, unless it's a bigger caliber weapon. But there's no snap over the top, so you don't have to unsnap it and pull the gun out. It just stays right in there very nicely. Very subdued, very flat contours to the body for a carry. It's just they were very good holsters. DeSantis was the name.
I don't think your obsession with guns has anything to do with the fact that the government is trying to ban them. I think whether the government would be banning them or not banning them, you would still go out and buy a bunch of guns and be obsessed with them. Because, I mean, the government's cutting back on, like, school arts and stuff. I don't see you holding pottery classes anywhere.
I don't care about school arts.
But even guns, so you're obsessed with...
Why is my tax money going to school arts? Get some macaroni and glue it to a plate. That's what I did.
Exactly, a bunch of little fags. Excellent point.
Yes.
You want art? You got 5 fingers. Yeah. Now you got a turkey.
Yeah.
Gobble, gobble, sissy.
Art isn't a right.
Yes, it is.
No, it
you
isn't.
cannot
It's-
take away the arts out of school. Didn't you ever see the show Fame? I mean, listen,
point.
you
Good
cannot
show.
take it out. I'm telling you.
Absolutely.
And I mean, without creativity, what are these kids just going to be computer geeks?
I am a defender of the Second Amendment. That is what I do. I use this forum occasionally, very rarely. I might speak up
Occasionally.
on my interest for people's right to bear arms. Very rarely. You'll barely ever hear it. Hey, don't play that phony phone sound over me, Pally.
Do the bit.
Do the bit.
Boss, so where you at
I'll
with
get
the
off my soapbox.
where you at with the gun thing?
I personally would like to get a gun. What happened was I applied for a.
We'd love you to get one too. I'm mistake you for a toothbrush.
That's what
Thanks, Ed.
I knew a joke was coming because
Gun.
his eyes popped open. Here, what I applied for when I was 18, I was busted with pot, just a couple of, and they said it was going to be expunged from my record.
Yep.
You know, all right. So I applied for the gun.
You didn't
years
read
ago.
the thing that said even expunged, sealed,
Well, you have
any
to, I know.
type of crime.
I had to get a lawyer, and I didn't get a lawyer to expunge it. I didn't realize it. And when I filled out the
Even if
application,
it was expunged, by the way, you would still have to write it down.
Yeah,
Just
well-
learned that word and wants to use it today. Yes.
What?
I figured as
Expunge?
much.
Yes.
No,
yes.
no.
For many years, you thought you had expunges under the sink.
So
Why are you chewing gum if you have fake teeth that pop out so easily?
listen?
Exactly.
You know what the problem
Spit
is?
the gum out.
I quit smoking almost 3 years ago.
Attaboy, Rich.
Because
How
you
many
guys
years
wanna
sober,
give
by the way?
last week, 23 years. Last Wednesday, 23.
Right, get him a drink
Get it.
on the house.
Get him a drink.
But I heard you.
No,
can,
no, it's on me.
I heard you can get a rifle without a permit. You can just go buy a rifle
Not in New York City.
in Jersey, right?
I don't know Jersey law. I know New York State law. You can just walk in. They will do an FBI check on you.
Oh, I don't mind.
And yeah, if you have a proof of residency in New York City or the state of New York, you can buy a rifle.
So I think I'm going to get a couple shotguns or whatever. in case
Shotguns,
when the-
fun, sure.
only because when it all breaks down and you know,
Right, yeah,
when things happen and
yeah. I got one of those big ass, nice Jew pistols. That Desert Eagle.
What's
Wow.
the big snub nose.
Those Jews know how to make a 5-pound gun. I love your people when it comes to making that
Is
weapon.
that what the Israelis use?
I don't know what they use it for. Batting people over the head. Because that gun is giant and unnecessary. Completely unnecessary as a sidearm.
Yeah, that's it. Because like American Jews will just annoy you to death, but in Israel,
They actually
They
have a gun
mean
that
business
reaches
over there.
from Jerusalem to Gaza.
Yes, a pistol.
Why don't we take a break? We got to catch up anyway. Rich, you're helping us out on Friday, right? You're doing the funniest listener thing for us.
nice.
I'm going to host the event.
Yeah, that's very cool. At Comics this Friday, we're all going.
Oh, that'll be
And
fun.
you're going to be judges. You're going to be the master of ceremonies, and as we try to find the funniest listener.
And I'm going to
At
show
Comics this Friday.
And basically, there's going to be an area where I'll be standing, and you can come over and perhaps touch me and say hello, but it must be brief.
It's called a rest area.
And then you hit the road, and on Saturday, you're going to be all the way up there in Queensbury.
Queensbury.
Matt in Queensbury. I'm sure we'll stop by and see you.
At Sweet
a
Basil.
faithful listener. Sweet Basil, right?
That's actually a good gig. I've done
Yeah.
that. It's you're standing in front of a giant window. There's a huge window behind you which stinks and overlooks the woods, but the gig is actually good.
Well, last time I did a gig with you in front of a window was when we did that one nighter in Connecticut, and you.
Oh my God! Voss bombed. That was oh God!
How many years ago?
Wait! Oh God! John Shuley used to book it. Oh, Shenanigans.
Yeah.
Oh, I actually. That was a horrible Connecticut Tuesday gig.
Yeah.
And everyone bombed there. Every opener bombed. And I did a half hour, and I actually did well. It was the only decent set I ever had in that dive. And Voss went on. And I cannot describe to you the bomb.
Oh, wow.
He bombed for 45 minutes.
Bomb.
How long ago was that? About 15 years ago?
It feels like yesterday.
I know.
It was maybe, it was probably 12, 13 years ago.
It was so brutal. It was like almost you thought you were working a prison yard. It was like You know, it was just horrific, and all you could hear was Norton in the back laughing
because you were bombing so bad.
Dude, he was
love you guys.
dying. It was like watching Deborah Winger in Terms of Endearment. Because I had the only good set I've ever had there. It was a terrible room, but he bombed. It was so satisfying.
When Norton did his poem, "This is for fighting, this is for men," it brought the house down.
This is for fun.
Oh, this is for fun. I don't remember.
That was your Freudian slip.
Wow.
Freud was a psychologist.
Yeah. Why don't we go to break? Yeah, we'll continue with Rich Voss.
Rudy bomb.
Black History Month, only a couple days left.
Yes.
Here is today's honoree.
To celebrate Black History Month, the Opie and Anthony Show is recognizing those historic African Americans without whom this country would not be the melting pot it is today. Today, we honor civil rights pioneer Stephen Stax Edwards from the Martin Scorsese mafia masterpiece, Goodfellas. Stax blazed a trail for all minorities seeking employment with La Cosa Nostra by working his way up from small-time crook to truck driver for one of the largest cash robberies in the history of organized crime.
You can bring coffee?
Why, look like a fucking caterer. Thought you had one of your bitches in here.
Yeah, I did. Where the fuck is she?
However, Stax wasn't the sharpest knife in the drawer, and his tenure with the mob was cut short when instead of properly disposing of the aforementioned truck, he got high and went to his girlfriend's house and fell asleep. Stay tuned for more icons of Black history on the Opie and Anthony Show.
Opie and Anthony. You got Rich Voss in studio. You got Robert Kelly in studio. A little later on, 50 Cent.
You got shocked?
I told Stunt Brain, we're all getting shocked today. Bad, too. These are bad shocks. Yeah, we need the static spray, whatever the hell it's called. And I just want to give everybody an update. FatErock.com.
Yeah.
Yesterday we had, 17 pages? Today we're up to 52 pages. 832 pictures total on FatErock.com.
Wow.
And this guy isn't putting every picture up, by the way, right? You submit a picture, then the guy decides if it's worthy of his fine website, FatErock.com.
You know our lovely listeners, I'm sure that they're making very offensive E-Rock photos.
Yeah.
Making it through. But,
I wouldn't doubt.
There is a 53rd page now, so we're now looking at 53 pages of FatErock.com.
That's great.
And E-Rock gave me a skinny picture of him yesterday. Skinny E-Rock.
What?
You haven't seen the skinny E-Rock picture? And it's a mere few years ago.
Really?
Look what this freaking show has done to the kid.
I haven't seen that one.
You haven't seen skinny E-Rock?
No.
Making muscles and stuff?
What? Is he flexing?
Yes. There's skinny E-Rock.
All right. That's kind of chubby E-Rock.
Not really. Not compared to what he's...
Why is he flexing like that? Stop it. No.
So FatErock.com, taking over the world. That's good news. All right. Enough of the skinny E-Rock.
Ugh. Oh, God, what a douche. Got a wife beater on.
We got a compliment for Rich Voss. Hey, Ope, I finally saw Voss's stand-up. It is mind-boggling how funny he is on stage and how amazingly awful he is on the radio.
I am totally...
They just can't give you a compliment.
I know. First of all... I don't want. I can't. Thank you for coming to see me.
You know what? I love you on the radio show.
Yeah, jeez. What do you got to do here?
I'm still in shock.
I can't
over
believe
your
how
mouth.
good Bobby looks.
Huh?
Bobby looks like his old headshot, only if he was older in his old headshot. You know what I mean? That's how good you look.
I don't like the scarf,
Dude.
but aside from that,
Yeah, what's
Bob,
up with the scarf?
I was
you look like Brandon on
cold,
the island of
dude.
Dr. Moreau.
Guys don't really wear scarves.
You look
though.
like that lady that gets a lot of the.
You just deal with the
I'm
cold.
looking around.
You do have kind of a chick look to you.
Yeah, he does.
Do I?
But if you put like if you put like a wig on, I think you could have like a ladylike features.
What are you saying,
Yeah.
Anthony?
I'm saying I'm kind of digging you.
I'm kind of digging those black camos.
I've completely lost my mind. I'm coming to work now dressed in
I
camouflage.
see that, yeah.
This is ridiculous. And it's not even camo for woods. It's for like cement.
This is
You're in a cement
camouflage.
field.
They're very comfortable pants, by the way.
Yeah, but they're black camo. What are they for? What's black camo? Isn't that defeat the purpose?
I'm not defeat the purpose of what? I'm not
Camo?
I'm not wearing it for the camo.
Who wears
What am I
camo
doing?
for the camo?
What am I hiding from?
I don't know. Who
somebody?
wears camo for the camo?
Well, the
Army,
boys,
Marines.
Yeah, the boys over there. But I mean, if you're walking around New York and you're wearing camos,
Yeah.
you're just wearing it to wear them.
You mean the average Joe?
The average
Right.
Joe, yes, I know
John,
the
the
boys are.
average
The average Joe with every weapon
Yeah, he's not the average
Like
Joe.
at his house in his closet.
my urban combat gear.
Just let. Can you do me a favor and just let me know when
Yeah.
you know? Just call me. Send me a text.
Bobby.
I know all the proper channels.
Just let me know.
I was
All right.
privy to his gun closet recently.
What?
Oh my god!
Does it look like a video game?
Oh my god!
I've decided to just.
you got to start
put-
locking that closet.
Just
man.
put. No, I've decided to just put a vault door
Yeah.
on that closet door now, instead of locking the guns up in a vault in the closet.
Yeah, you have
It will
to.
now just be a vault door,
It's
which
a-
will be like a panic room. Also,
It's a huge walk-in closet, Bobby. A huge walk-in closet that is well stocked.
Yep.
Well stocked.
Ah, come on,
nice
Voss.
one, boss.
Was that Voss?
Yeah.
Now, don't,
He had one in the chamber that went off.
And Voss showing us all his teeth without his fake
What's the matter?
teeth in.
You all right?
where you going? There's a bathroom right there.
What happened? Voss, what's going on with your teeth? You popped out your fake teeth to show your little what are they called? Like
Popping out,
little
they
Nubs.
little nubs, little
Little-
daggers.
Little Gollum nubs.
Yeah, it's just a process that that I'm going through with Dr. Gottesman and Holden, where they file the teeth down, and the temporary bridge keeps slipping out. So I got to go get it re-cemented.
What's wrong with your teeth? Ever since I've known you, you've been getting them dumb choppers worked on.
What started the teeth problem? The drugs?
No, I think it was lack of flossing and brushing.
As a kid?
And no, it all started when I was 45. So, it was great up till then. And I have bad gum disease in my family.
Yeah.
So my mom has no teeth.
But without the teeth on there, that really looks bizarre. It's all filed down.
Yeah.
Yeah, they look almost like fangs.
Yeah, your mouth should be boiling in a pot in Quint's house.
Give yourself a crash.
That's a good one actually.
I knew it was going to work.
I sent the picture out to the Twitter universe so they could see the awfulness. Why is your daughter calling us?
My daughter's calling.
And why does she have the hotline?
I just
Because she's hot.
Well,
Which daughter?
one of the most uncomfortable moments ever, by the way. It was at one of the virus shows, and Anthony openly trying to pick up Voss's daughter.
Oh,
But making believe it wasn't real.
I was just talking to her.
Oh, Voss was in a quandary. He didn't know what to do.
And I can't believe you right then didn't realize, or the next day go, I need to go to meetings. Right after that. Right after you were completely drunk and out of your mind, hitting on a 17-year-old going, you know what, maybe this is my bottom.
If he knew she was that old, he would never would have talked to her.
Yeah, I thought your daughter was my bottom.
Ant's one of those guys. He'll never go to a meeting. He's just one of those guys.
What the freak am I going to a meeting for? I got things to do.
Oh, why are you getting upset?
Oh, you know what? See?
Yeah, what's wrong?
There's one meeting he'd go to.
Did we hit a nerve there or something? What's going on?
Hood.
Oh, yeah, that meeting. Yeah, I go to meetings.
Yeah, just different.
They're very secret. Right. They wear a little uniform.
They'd love you, too. Hello, greasy Northern Italian. Welcome.
I know. I don't think I'd be welcome.
You'd be spit on and hung.
Of course I would be.
Hey, Voss's daughter,
man.
Jess, is on the line. Jess.
Hi.
Hey, what are you doing? Why are you calling?
Cool. I don't know, I was bored. I just thought I'd call and say hi.
Why are you listening to this radio station?
Oh, shit, a cop.
What's that?
She goes, oh, and then drop the S-bomb and said a cop.
Yeah.
She can't be on the phone.
Are you driving?
I hope she said cop.
How great is this?
Oh, my God. How old is Jess?
18.
18 now. Okay.
Yeah, now I am.
She's driving and calling and texting.
Are you going to
Nice,
school
right?
today?
Yeah, right now.
All right. Well,
Yeah. How are your teeth, Jess? You take care of them and
I was
everything?
just going to say, my teeth are perfect.
Yeah.
Don't put the family,
Yeah, you pretty
in the
much
middle of this.
said it was some family epidemic of nasty choppers.
Yeah. Well,
My teeth are straight, white. They're perfect.
Yeah, it's because I bought you. It's because I got you braces as a kid.
Yeah, but I didn't pull them off like you did with pliers, you know.
You didn't have to sell them for crack either.
You pulled your braces over pliers?
Yeah, when I got my braces, like the wire that goes across was digging into my gums, and I ripped them out.
So how about you go to the orthodontist and say there's a problem with my braces instead of ripping them out like an old carburetor?
Which, I was a kid. I made some wrong decisions.
Some wrong
Desperate
decisions.
for money.
Yeah.
What's that?
You were desperate for money.
Hey,
boy, she knows your whole story, huh?
did Daddy ever tell you the story with the?
What?
I can't.
Don't.
What?
First of all,
The girl with the cat box?
I
I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
Because you don't.
How about this?
You ever seen pictures on your daddy's phone?
Look, I know Voss is in a panic, and I understand. I'm going to do it this way. Jess, what is the most horrific story your dad told you?
Or you were
about
aware
his
of
life?
That someone else might have told you.
I'd like to. The worst story that your father told you about his life. Because he's told a few doozies on our show over the years.
A couple
I
of
don't think
lulus.
anything.
yeah, and
Nothing too bad, really.
yeah, but you know that I had a tougher life and that I am a complete turnaround and a good dad, right?
Yes, exactly.
right.
Perfect.
I'm perfect, right?
Perfect.
Yeah.
Like if you had to pick between me and Norton as a dad.
Norton, what a hottie.
Not a girl.
Oh, wow.
Wow, look at
That's
that.
'cause my daughter has.
Blinky. Hey, Blinky.
Blinky! Oh, she's totally facing you.
No, it's affectionate. Both of the Voss daughters have had crushes. They've had crushes on me for many years.
Yeah.
I know the Voss daughters very well. They've both been kind of in love with me since they were 10, 11 years
Ew,
old.
I'm not in love with you.
It's all right. Don't be
Ew.
deal. I mean,
You got an ew.
You got an ew, and she called you Blinky.
That's cute. The Voss daughters love me.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Why don't you hang up? Because it really only.
Look how nervous
no.
Voss is
It only
getting.
takes one Voss to bring the show to a dead halt. I don't need
no. You stay on the phone as long as you
Yeah,
like.
you're nervous because you don't know where this is going to go.
No,
Reggie.
because
I know how.
about me. My
Hey,
ex-
Jess, did your mom ever badmouth your dad? Like,
I don't want to say that in front of him. He would get really upset, you know.
No,
I mean, like years ago, we would call him a worthless piece of crap or anything.
Yeah, what's the worst thing Mommy said about your dad?
I don't remember when they lived together. I was 3 years old.
Yeah.
But listen, one of you, Opie or Anthony, I don't remember who was who. You promised me you would take me out to New York City and spend so much money on me.
That was
That day
Anthony.
has not come.
It was
Well,
Anthony.
you know something, you were underage at the time, and I didn't think it was appropriate. But
And you were under the influence?
no. Yeah. Oh, like
She should be opening for you, Rich.
Just like you haven't had a drink or two.
Never.
Oh yeah, I caught her out while my drink
Of
with her
course.
friends. And then when we went in, I went in to yell at her and discuss it with my ex-wife. My ex-wife tells Bonnie to come in, so Bonnie's sitting there all uncomfortably, as we're smashing her. And Jess, this is Jess's defense. All my friends drink.
Yeah.
That's not a good
It's
defense.
true.
It's true. See, it's a good defense. It used to be 18. So what? They changed the
Yeah,
law.
what the hell?
Stupid.
Another
Stupid
drink.
law.
Well, she's doing all right.
Some college campuses trying
Why
to get
don't-
it back down to 18, by the way.
I'll tell you what, Jess. I think me and you should go to one of your father's shows. We'll sit right up front and just make out in front of him.
Ew, that's disgusting.
She means watching the show.
I just think it would make him a little uncomfortable. It might be funny.
It might make everybody uncomfortable.
Yeah, it might.
Yeah.
Especially
I'm going to go. You
law
guys are really
enforcement.
boring me.
Oh, Christ.
Hang up.
Wow.
And
It
get
was
rid of.
nice talking to you.
All
Goodbye,
right.
Father.
See you later. Peace out.
Bye.
Oh, hey, guess what?
What's the guess
I'm going
what?
to tell her 50 Cent is going to be.
Oh,
Cares.
you're
She's
trying
listening to the radio. She knows.
Yeah.
No offense. She's kind of a C. Jesus
Did
Christ.
you get that from your ex-wife?
Jesus Christ.
got it from-
She's anything like the ex-wife. I know why she's an ex-wife.
She got it from my younger daughter.
Wow.
She just beat up everybody.
Yeah. I'm bored.
She just took us all out.
I'm bored with you guys. The
Boss daughters.
Sorry.
Have been crazy about me since I met them.
Oh, sure they have.
Can't help it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's- Hey, Blinky. Hey, Blinky.
Hey,
She's
Blinky.
just dissing you.
Yeah, but she doesn't know how to say it. Like, God, Jim, how you been? I miss you. Yeah.
No, of course.
Let's go to Dano in Kentucky, regular to the Opie and Anthony show. Dano.
Good morning, fellas.
Hello, Dano.
Hey, I was wondering, Boss mentioned his mom didn't have any teeth. Can I get her number? Nothing beats a smoothie.
A smoothie.
Cut it out.
And you know what? She's in the hospital right now. not knowing who she is or where she is.
Oh,
boy. How's that working out for you, Rich?
You know,
Time for the
I don't
pillow.
know. I don't know. I know. I was in there, and there's like bags hanging from her. And do you go? And when you go to visit, do you go, well, I'm going out of guilt, or I'm going, you know what I mean?
It's got to be out of guilt if she don't remember anything.
Yeah, it's just it's so uncomfortable.
It's got a grandma like that. Refuses to say because she's in that.
I remember my grandma, full of life and cooking dinner and things like that. I don't go there and see her,
Was your mom sick, Voss?
Huh?
Your mom's sick or just old?
Could you be any dumber? No, she lost her memory.
Yeah, it could be you.
I was so waiting for that one, man. That's great.
I saw Anthony's toe start tapping, and Norton almost got up.
Come on.
Hey,
yeah, she's getting old.
She's just old. Oh. She doesn't know who you are at all when you go in?
Well, she kind of knows me. She liked me the best out of all the kids, so she kind of remembers me a little more.
Oh.
Are you bummed out, Rich?
Am I bummed out?
Yeah.
Yeah, that I got to go visit her. I'm doing stuff.
No, you're bummed out that she's sick, and she doesn't remember who you are, dummy.
You wish it was different?
No, I think, all the bad childhood memories, it's like you go in
that's
there.
good. She doesn't remember what a douche you were and how much you effed up and things like that.
I didn't. What do you mean? How I effed up?
Yeah.
You can't blame me. You can't blame me for the situation.
Can't blame you for what? Someone stuck a crack pipe in your mouth.
That's a good point,
yes,
Rich.
Yes. As a kid, a couple more. Excuse me. Can you please?
Sorry,
cover your
my throat.
hepatitis.
Jesus, Rich.
Now.
Maybe a little more hugs and affection. I might have grown up in a
God.
Yes.
Take responsibility.
I did take responsibility, but
we all had it hard. You ask anyone about their childhood. No one had it nice.
I got lots of hugs and affection.
No one had it
everybody
nice.
in this room is dysfunctional.
Well, good point, Rich. Good point. Good point.
Glenn Dandy says he's got a way to snap her out of it.
Yeah.
Just tell her the president is black. And that'll shock her out of it.
Rich, tell us a childhood story. I love your childhood stories. What was the last one you told where your mom used the kids to get your dad arrested?
Yeah.
That one's wonderful.
Oh, that was set up dad.
That's not going to affect you in later years.
Well, here's one that's...
one you've never told?
Yeah, here's one. I don't know if my sister's going to get upset about it. But, back in the day... well, you know what? It's back in the day.
Okay, go ahead, Rich. This has got to be a good
This was my sister, not me. Well, I'll tell you me. No, I'll tell you me story.
No, I want to hear this. All right.
I'll tell you. When I was in 5th grade or 6th grade, Emerson School, 5th and 6th grade, it was not elementary. It was between elementary and junior high school, 5th and 6th grade, right? So we're in the lunchroom. Everybody's eating in the lunchroom, and I was kind of a bad kid in school. They put me in special classes,
It's called a dumb kid.
No, it was the trouble kids that always got in trouble. So, I'll tell you 2 stories. So, 5th and 6th, well, we're having lunchroom. The lunchroom's packed, all the kids, and all of a sudden the whole lunchroom goes silent, and my mom walks in. So they knew somebody's mother was there. So there was just a problem. So my mother and the principal and the vice principal. So as everybody's exiting the lunchroom, all the kids, my mother, the principal, and the vice principal were standing right by the door with me, and my mother was smacking me in front of all the kids, and just like smack me, in front of all the kids, and just everybody's walking out pointing and laughing. Yeah, you're getting your butt kicked. And also in 4th grade, she made me wear saddle shoes to school, the black and white.
Oh.
The shoes that cheerleaders wore?
Like girl shoes.
Yeah. She made me wear them to school.
Bobby Soxers would wear them.
What are saddle shoes? Get
Yes,
a picture.
yeah.
I don't know if I have.
Pull up a picture of saddle shoes.
All right.
And then my sister was at a...
Maybe it's to go with your horse teeth.
Nice. Nice. Oh, they're like golf shoes.
The boss's baby shoes are hanging over the kitchen door for good luck.
Hey, those look pretty nice now. I would wear those now.
Do they?
That looks like golf shoes.
Yeah,
You've worn
they do.
those.
And bowling shoes.
In 4th grade, you don't wear those.
Yeah, 4th grade, you don't wear those, or you're getting them put right up.
My mother used to make me wear my sister's underwear to school.
That's
all
sick
like
and
I'm
weird.
talking all the time.
That's weird.
And I remember
Were they sexy underwear?
they were little girly underwear, so like little they had little like flower, like little girl underwear.
Why? What
Because
was the
she
purpose?
It was 13 of us living in like a three bedroom house, and we were sleeping on like the floor in one of the bedrooms.
You had 13 brothers, 12 brothers and
I had
sisters?
5 uncles, 2 aunts,
5
great grandmother.
Were you
grandfather.
gypsies? And you guys all
No,
lived
we were
together?
Irish Catholic in Boston.
I just know exactly what the deal is. He was a pretty young boy.
They called me Spiff.
Spiff,
I
little
know, we were talking
Spiff.
about Spiff yesterday.
5
Or 2 days ago,
uncles.
whatever.
You know, one of them was just a creep.
A douche.
You sure that was your nickname?
Do you think I'm going to help you with this one?
No, I mean, it was a mistake.
How many?
Wait.
Yes, it was.
Yes, it was, Jim.
Wait, he gave us enough here, though.
Nah.
Your sister's underwear.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I didn't even realize it was bad until one day. Remember?
Was it so soft that you were just popping you-know-what's all day long?
Oh, God. No. I just remember I was in the bathroom one day. Remember those, we're at the big sink you used to step on? It was a round sink, and you'd step on it, and water would just shoot out like a fountain, and everybody would wash your hands there. I was washing my hands, and I was in the just taking a pee-pee before that. And we're all washing our hands, and they just started making fun of me about my little flowered panties. Because I didn't know it was bad.
Why are you showing everybody?
I was going to the bathroom.
Well,
you
you make sure no one's around.
I didn't
You made
know.
it worse for yourself.
I didn't know. I didn't know you had to hide it.
Of course you gotta hide something like that.
No, you don't know you got to hide it in first grade. You just take it out and go, look. You don't
Do you remember
hide
the
it.
pattern that was on your panties,
I think
Bobby?
it was little roses, and I think one was purple, one was blue, and the other one was pink, and it was scattered all over. Because my mother wouldn't do laundry. She wouldn't do laundry, and if she didn't have my underwear, she'd just toss me. You know.
Little frilly underwear.
They're like, what's going to
Frilly
happen?
Underwear
Who
with
cares?
5 uncles.
5 uncles.
Little
creepy.
spiff.
5 uncles.
When did you stop wearing them?
When did you start wearing a
around
scarf?
14. No, I'm joking. Actually, I used to pick my nose, and I used to suck on my fingers. Like, you know, people suck their thumbs?
Yeah.
Like this. I used to suck on my fingers like this, and I would pick my nose with my pinky finger. And what I would do is I would take the boogers. Listen to me. I would take the boogers out and roll them into perfect little balls on my upper lip. That was my thing. So I'd do this.
Holy
Wait a second.
good
Bob has his
God.
pinky up the nose and the 2 fingers next to the pinky being sucked on.
Now wait, I used to have 2 lumps on my fingers from my teeth biting into my fingers.
Yeah.
And I would take, if I was leaving for school in the morning, I would take all the boogers out of my nose and put them underneath my desk or under the couch to let them harden.
Holy mother of God, this is one of the most disgusting things I've ever heard.
So then I would come home. Oh, I couldn't. I remember running home from school.
For boogers?
Because I knew I had, like, the perfect snort underneath the couch.
What would you do with it?
I would peel it off, and then I would take it, and I'd suck on my fingers, and then I'd take my pinky, and I'd slowly start rolling it into
Wait,
a
you'd
ball.
put a booger from under the couch onto your upper lip.
Onto my upper lip, and then roll it with my pinky finger on my upper lip, and it would into a perfect ball.
And then you'd stick it under the table.
But wait, I'd have to. It was almost like making crafts because as I rolled it, I'd have to lick it to wet it a little bit.
No,
so I'd have to keep wetting it.
You had making crafts. You had a thing in your mouth and a perfect ball in your upper lip, and you don't understand what it was happening to you.
That is disgusting.
Yeah, but I used to get them into perfect little balls, and then I'd put them back up my nose, and then take them out, and then roll them. And
I'm dumbfounded by this.
But you understand, some snorts had too much. They were too bubbly, so you couldn't make a good. The perfect was when it was a little wet and and it had a little dry in it.
Didn't your parents buy you toys?
But no.
Really going, put them
toys.
back up his nose. WTF. Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, God, what is my sister calling?
Oh, family, what the hell is this?
Because she doesn't want you
Answering
telling the
service?
story.
It's not even a bad story. I'm not going to tell it. It's not even a bad story.
No,
it's
tell
not.
the
It's not a good story. It's a letdown story. So,
well, the other 2 were.
they were letdowns.
Yeah.
Well, it's
Get
just
your daughter back on the phone. She was funny.
She's not bad. I'm sorry I don't have any old booger stories, rolling them up and eating.
Dude,
them.
that's a sick story. That's a good story.
You know when I stopped
That's
doing
a good
that?
miniseries. That's effed up.
The first time I went to juvie hall, the first night in jail, was the last time I sucked my fingers and rolled boogers on my upper lip.
Yeah,
I
because
was,
you
I was
were
so
sucking other
afraid.
things.
Yeah, exactly.
I was so afraid that somebody was going to catch me doing it. They were going to just beat the hell out of me. So all night I kept waking up like every 20 minutes, making sure I wasn't. Because I'd wake up in the middle of the night and I'd just do it unconsciously, just suck my fingers and pick my nose. And I just kept waking up, making sure I wasn't sucking my fingers and picking
All right,
my
listen.
nose.
Where's Lydia today? I want Lydia to try to figure out what that means.
Why, you guys never sucked your fingers and picked your nose?
No. Yeah, a little picking of the nose, sure.
I
But
sucked my thumb when I was a little kid.
You never did? Okay.
no.
No.
doesn't it?
You don't ever
And
wake up.
he rests his pointer finger on his cheek, kind
Yeah.
of, and sucks on his middle finger
Truman
and his
Capote.
ring finger.
Why does
and
that
then
feel
his pinky
good?
finger is up his nose. And he rolls he rolls it.
I hope you get right back into that habit.
And you're not taking pictures of this. Do you ever wake up in the middle of the night still sucking your fingers now?
I haven't done it since I swear to God, that first night. I walked in that room, it was all metal bunk beds. And, just the highway was right at the window. Remember the old buildings where the highway was, like, you open the window, you could touch a car? Just, meow. I was so scared. And a kid got stabbed in the eye that night. He actually was in there
Your first night?
Yeah, when I got in there. That was the first night they made me do jumping jacks.
Yeah.
And
Must have been great.
oh, it was awful because I had
your panties on.
I had 3 hairs. I think I was 13. I had 3, and I was like, oh God! I had to take it out, and it was just thoroughly disappointing to the guy who had to do it. And then I had to take a shower with the other 2 guys. The first time I was ever naked.
Oh, boy.
Without a relative.
Without one of those uncles. Did you get a little excited?
In the dude, let me tell you something. Having a guy tell you, all right, take your pants, and they do it so nonchalant, take your pants off. And then you have to, all right, do 5 jumping jacks. And it just bounces
Yeah, they do
uncomfortably.
jumping jacks naked?
Yeah, you have to do jumping jacks, and then you have to bend over.
For who?
For the guys.
What club is this?
What club is this? It's a stress factory. Yeah, do 5 jumping jacks.
What is this?
How long were you in juvie hall for? How long were you there?
I think it was
2 hours.
I think 4 months for that one.
What?
And then you transfer out. But
Hello, this is SC. I'm calling. I just want to know where this wonderful place is. I'm gay.
And the court sent you there? The courts or your parents?
the court, you go.
Boy, they knew what they were doing.
I tell you what, Massachusetts, as soon as my bail was $10. The judge took my bail. It was unarmed robbery, assault and battery, malicious destruction, and trespassing. The judge, because it was my first time ever really getting into trouble, reduced my bail to $10, and my mother wouldn't pay it.
Well, so she can't afford underwear. How she can pay $10?
True. Mm-hmm. So they toss you. You go out to an insane asylum from the court. They put you in a van out to an insane asylum in the middle of nowhere, Danvers State, and then from there they ship you out all over to wherever these little wherever
there's
jails.
room. Yeah,
wherever there's room. They call it the holding cell. You walk in. And I'm sitting there. It's in the middle of nowhere. It was like, going back in time, these buildings. You walk in, it's all these Puerto Rican and black kids, which, I was from South Medford. I hung out with all Italian Irish kids.
Yeah.
And I was like, all these little goatees. These guys are 13 and they have goatees.
Felt like prison?
Yeah. And you walk in and you're sitting there and they give out these lunches it was a salami, ham, and cheese sub. And they had wet onions on the top of it. Just wet onions, and I look, and all the guys at once grabbed the onions and flicked them on the ceiling. And then I looked up to the ceiling. The whole ceiling was wet onions from years of juvenile delinquents hucking wet onions on the ceiling.
That's classic.
Yeah.
Did your mom come and visit you while you were there?
No, I didn't see my mother for a year and a half after that.
Wow. We got to take a break. We can continue with these crazy stories. Rich Voss is helping us out with the Funniest Listener contest Friday at Comics. I hope a lot of people show up. We'll be there judging, and Rich is going to be the master of ceremonies there. And then, Bob Kelly, I think you're heading to Chicago today?
Yeah, I'm leaving for Chicago today. Chicago Improv, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Very good. We'll continue in a sec. Opie and Anthony. Opie and Anthony, Rich Voss, Bobby Kelly, Jim Norton.
Yeah, and my Poughkeepsie date is now April 3rd, Friday only. 2 shows at Bananas. The other dates had to be moved. So Friday, April 3rd, 2 shows.
I got to tell you, Jimmy, your farts are annoying the hell out of me today. Usually I can handle them. I don't know. They're horrendous today.
There is some,
there's some horrendous ones going on today.
Like Jimmy and Voss.
But Voss is just
contest.
I don't think Voss's smell today.
They don't stink.
He's just.
I'm just guessing.
I've never gotten mad at a guy's farts.
It's the stuff that comes out of his mouth that stinks.
Exactly.
Oh, me.
Yeah. Oh, me. He goes, oh, me.
Oh, my.
Oh, my.
Yeah.
Bobby's stories are great, man. I can listen to your stories all day.
I know. He's got,
You don't want to ask him stuff because you know he's going to tell something that we're not going to be able to recover from. I get scared to ask you stuff.
Why?
I don't know. Panties sucking on your fingers, doing naked jumping jacks.
Yeah, the jump. You know, one time I came in and a really good friend of mine we both came in at this is my second time going back to jail. And I went in, got the strip search, all that stuff. But there was this one guy who was really creepy. And I came back into the bathroom and he was wrestling my friend.
Oh.
He's wrestling my friend naked.
I'm Harvey Milk, and I'm here to recruit you. Were they just wrestling and smacking each other's buttocks?
So years later, it was when I was around 18, I went back to one of these places to become a counselor. Okay, because I was
one of the guys that came up from
because he missed the action.
I was a success story by that time, right?
Why would you go back to that though?
I needed a job, dude. So I went back in and I was applying for this job. It was that guy was the director or the second in charge of this house for juvenile delinquents. And we're sitting there he's like, I'm very proud of you. This is great that you've been sober. You got your stuff together. And
all the boys you can.
So at the end of the meeting, he was like, well, good to have you on board. He grabbed my junk.
What is going on?
I'm not even kidding you, dude. He went, I don't know where it came from. It was the most awkward moment ever. He just went over and he was like, good to have you. And he just grabbed my package and squeezed it.
And he was in charge.
He was the second in charge. And he didn't think I was going to be, usually, look, I need around 2 days to actually tell somebody how I feel. Something happens and I have to go home and go, dude, in the mirror, like he says, dude, I got to talk to my wife. I don't let people do that to me, dude.
Yeah.
It takes me
acts at home with how he wishes it was in real life.
I fully admit that. It takes me around 2 days to actually do what I really should have done. So
you know what, dude? He sits there, he's all schmarmy. He grabs my junk, dude, and I'm like, what?
Dude, you don't grab my junk, dude. But I actually, right then, there's one of the only times in my life I went, hey, don't do that. What's wrong with you?
That's pretty tough. That's really crazy. But why don't you knock him out and say, F your job?
It's one of those situations,
I'll go
though.
deliver newspapers.
Great interview.
Always get a newspaper job.
Great interview. I thought I had the job, and then the guy just grabbed. Who thought that was going to happen? The guy I was in shock. I was like, "Well, you don't do that. Why would you do that?"
First job application?
Yeah,
I
actually,
been through that going for a gig.
What happens? They got to check.
Oh, that's what I didn't know. That's what they.
Why
did.
didn't you knock him out?
Cause I didn't know you didn't. He panicked so bad when I wasn't into it. Like I was like, dude, don't do that. What's wrong with you? You don't grab my stuff. And he was like, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't. That was totally out of line. I thought we were joking around.
Joking around.
Yes.
Fun.
All right, Jim.
All right, well.
2 Jews brawl.
So you started working, and when you started working there, every time when you started working there, it wasn't uncomfortable. I mean, why would you go to work there?
I don't like the fact that hold on. I don't like the fact that Voss was just making a joke. So when you started working there,
no, I didn't.
Shut your face, or I'll bite it.
Listen to me.
I had to start over again.
Yeah, he was trying to make a joke about his Bob was saying his penis got grabbed, and Voss like, well, you started working there, like, oh, he didn't take that job. Did you take the job?
No, he took the job.
I took the
dummy.
job. Oh.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I don't understand. I would have said, you know what,
dude, the job. You know what the job was?
Yes,
we do know.
It begins with a
Take
B.
that out and get grabbed.
that job begins with a B. Nice.
I went in 3 nights a week at 11 o'clock, and I just had to stay there until 8 o'clock. So I slept. You get to sleep half the night too.
Really?
So you just go in this room, you sleep. The guy wakes you up. The guy I worked with was probably around 400 pounds. Came in with one of those 7-Eleven big gulps, but
Yeah.
the big one,
Giant, yes.
just of Coke. He would drink like 2 liters of Coke every night. Oh, it was awful. And
His future.
I was just what? Are those your teeth?
His teeth just flew out of his face.
His teeth are awful.
You should do the show without the teeth. I want to hear if there's a difference.
Yeah, you really should try to talk like that.
Let me see. Let me hear the difference.
Yeah, what difference? There's a little difference.
What?
You
A
look
little
homeless.
difference.
A little difference.
You sound like a little baby Voss. A little different.
It's so funny to look at. He smiles and his lower, his lower jaw sticks out now above the front one when you smile.
Talk, Rich.
I could talk. It sounds. Maybe it does sound a little different.
It sounds horrific.
Just do the rest. We only got a couple minutes left. Do the rest of the show without the teeth.
All right.
Where are you going to be this weekend, Voss?
Sweet Basil's in Queensbury.
Where are you going to be?
Sweet Basil's.
There's a whistle.
He's not putting the voice on, by the way.
Sweet Basil.
in Queensbury.
Can you tell people where I'm going to be? I'm going to be in Chicago at the Improv.
Bobby's going to be at the Improv in Chicago. Wait, hold on. I got slobber there.
And you're going to be where?
I'll be at Sweet Basil's.
Don't forget the comics gig, too.
Oh, and Friday I'm hosting the funniest listener.
Oh, my God. Keep going.
He's a wreck.
The funniest listener contest.
Yeah.
At Comics on Friday, and then Saturday Sweet Basil, and then you can see Bobby Kelly at the Chicago Improv. I want everybody to go see Bobby. Very funny. It's a big room.
Go see Bobby. Sweet Basil. The whistling nut. Wow.
When are you at Sweet Basil's?
Saturday. Saturday at Sweet Basil's. Saturday. All right, hold on. Saturday.
Don't try to lower an octave. Saturday.
He looks like the star of bum fights.
Horrible.
Just say precious once.
Precious.
Could you say Schenectady?
I couldn't say that with my teeth.
Nice.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Oh, you should be forced to do every radio show without your teeth.
Do you ever think about going on stage without him one night? Just who cares? Just go out without him and just do a whole set and then not even mention it.
Yeah, you should, man.
What are you, crazy?
Why not?
Rich is too vain for that.
Are you?
Yeah.
That would be funny, though.
Be hilarious. And then at the end, you should just bite a balloon and pop it. Oh, you could just end the show.
Yeah, why are you staring at him like that?
Huh? Because I just want to hear other
bombs,
other suggestions on how to close my show.
Unfunny options.
It would be funny if they wouldn't see you first if you walked out and you waved to the crowd without your teeth and then you just start talking. That would be great. Or if in the middle of the joke you just take your teeth out and start talking. It'd be great.
Throw them in a cup of Diet Coke.
Rich, take your teeth out again. It's a bit hack, but I think it could work. Danny wrote a nice line for you, a very famous line.
Oh.
Yeah, this.
Right. Made famous by Cindy Brady.
Right. Could you do the Cindy Brady line? Can you see that?
Sally?
No, because I'm...
Go ahead.
She's... Hold on.
Yeah, take both teeth
I'm out.
Here we go. And really try.
She sells seashells by the seashore.
Say it regular.
Now say it regular.
Say it regular without pausing.
No,
just go quick.
Go quick.
No, I go quick.
She sells seashells by the seashore.
Normal speed. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
go ahead.
Go.
She sells seashells by... Again, I'm going to slobber to that.
Just do it.
Oh, God forbid we do good radio. Take your teeth out and do this for us.
Yeah, come
please.
on, Rich.
He's worried about slobbering.
Who cares if you drool?
Just do it.
Yeah, please.
For another plug.
For another plug? I don't care. Oh, the plug
I'm
is
joking.
horrible.
I'm joking. Go
Where are you
ahead.
working?
She sells... I can't do it.
Just do it. Do it.
She sells seashells by the seashore.
The problem is the actual words are too big for him to read.
Hey, Rich.
No, I don't want this...
Oh, you
What?
do? You know what? Nate in Brooklyn has a good observation. Nate.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Nate.
Hi, Nate.
Boss without the teeth sounds exactly like the old man pedophile from Family Guy.
Yeah, with the whistling.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta have him say, "Come here, little muscly arms."
Yeah, he put his teeth back on. He doesn't want to play anymore.
No.
And other people saying you sound like a baby. All right. That's it. We're out.
Would have liked to have gotten a little
Time to wrap
video
up.
of that, but
That's it.
again, Rich wasn't into that.
Oh, I thought you got some.
No, doing the shisha.
Yeah.
Or
Wow.
giving your plug of where you're going to be. That was funny.
Yeah. All right, you got Comics Friday with us.
Friday with you guys.
It's going to be good. I hope a lot of people show up. And then Queensbury at Sweet Basil's in Queensbury on Saturday. Bobby's going to the Improv in Chicago.
Chicago Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Right.
And, yep, it's going to be a blast.
Who you opening for? I mean, is it you're headlining?
All right. I wish I had one. I don't have anything.
You guys are disgusting.
Hey, look, you don't have to come in and play games.
That was impressive, though.
I like Voss's. Voss's was good. Jimmy's was a little disappointing.
Mine was disappointing. With the timing of that, I just stood up and answered. I'm sorry.
You're right. It was good.
You might have to check your pants, though, Rich. That was so impressive. There might be something going on.
Voss's was nice. It was a little instrumental.
But his came with semen.
Wow. Like your burps. None of this is making the air, but still funny. Just the same.
Bad. Is that
No, trust me, it didn't make the air. It was
that
good,
bad?
It was a good line. Someone out there heard it, but don't.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it.
Yeah, all right. We're out of here. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Later.
Continuing with the Opie and Anthony show. We got Bob Kelly, Rich Voss. We got 50 Cent's video game on the screen. We're checking that out. He's going to be here in a few minutes. He's promoting 50 Cent Blood on the Sand video game for PS3 and the Xbox.
It looks
stores now.
badass.
Yeah.
Looks pretty badass. I'm just wondering why, rappers are fighting terrorism. Is that what's going on here? What's going on?
Bobby, Mike.
What's the gist of the game there,
You're
Bobby?
fighting Santa Claus right now.
Oh, is that it?
I swear to God, there's a couple of guys dressed like Santa Claus for some reason.
Yeah,
but
Bobby.
I just got a new weapon,
Oh, you did?
which is pretty bad.
What'd you get? Did you get the eagle yet?
We're on XM. Bad fucking ass.
Yeah.
No, the eagle wasn't that good.
No?
This is
What do you got, a
right now.
Claymore?
Why don't you tell me what I have? I don't know what that is.
like them.
It looks like you got. What the hell is that? That's old.
Looks like an AK, right?
No.
It looks like a MJ, a TC-149.
MP5 or something.
Dude, look at the
hat.
But do you have a Claymore?
No, I have this. I have that. I have a shotgun. But it's got some good. I like this option right here.
Graphics got a nice roll.
No, you got a
Tuck
nice
and roll. Look at how badass he looks. Like the veins in the arms and everything.
Yeah. Well, the plot of the game, Anthony.
Yeah.
50 Cent and his G-Unit crew finished completing a tour of shows in the Middle East. Rather than receiving $10 million cash for his work, G-Unit is offered a diamond-embedded skull of legends. The skull gets stolen, and 50 Cent, angered by the fact, will do whatever it takes to get it back, even if it means fighting through gangs of thugs and putting himself in life-threatening situations.
Holy shit.
That's badass.
I just planted some C4.
Huh?
A little C4? Oh, Christ. Yeah. Hey, well, look out.
Bobby, it looks like you've played this game before.
He has.
We got some bad guys.
Oh, man. Come on. Wow. You're kicking ass. Is that part of... Yeah, that's part of your G-Unit. Oh, get that guy. Come on. That was an awful shot. What are you doing? Who are you, me? You stink at aiming.
To the aim?
Where's your buddy Dane
Those
to
guys-
just stab people?
Oh,
wow. There we go. Now we're talking.
Oh, there he goes.
All right.
Well, we got another guy somewhere. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Got him.
Yeah.
Whoa, there's another guy. I'm out of bullets.
Reload.
Behind this pole.
Come on.
Oh, shit.
Oh, that's a good move.
Switch it up a little bit.
He goes, don't fuck with me. There's rap
ammo?
music playing. These friggin' Arabs would be scared shitless. They'd just run away.
I'm going to do a little...
We're all just watching a video game on the radio.
Yeah, that's what we do now.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Gets
Oh, damn. Fire in the hoe?
Fire in the hole. He just blocked my way.
Is there another way out of this shithole? Damn.
Well, I just got some ching-ching.
Yeah.
Just like running through like an abandoned building.
Yeah.
The graphics
Oh,
aren't
no.
really good.
Oh, shit.
Ah, man.
Oh, shit. Watch that door, yo. What are you just doing?
Why are you
Somersault?
somersaulting in front of the door, you moron?
Oh, damn. There they are. Take
come on, get
cover.
behind it.
Take some cover, yo. Oh, yeah. Just hack that guy up. Bobby's kicking some ass. I like that watch he's wearing. Look at that. Got some nice fucking accessories.
Bobby,
Bitch.
what do you think, Bobby? What's your review so far?
Well, now that I got a new gun, it's pretty good. Yeah,
Oh, shit.
I just got some more ching-ching.
Someone throwing a fucking
we got a guy
grenade
up top.
at you.
There he is, right there.
How many different...
Oh, yeah. Bobby just picked a guy up that was poking over a fucking wall.
How many different settings are there?
What do you mean,
How many
settings?
buildings?
How many levels?
Yeah,
What they
different
call them?
places. Like Grand Theft Auto, you can get in a car and drive.
I don't know. I'm going
sure
downstairs
I'm
right
sure
now.
there's other levels. We'll have to ask.
I just
City
completed
about that.
one, right? This is my second level. I just completed it.
What? No.
Look at that tricep on him.
Are you out?
You better, I am, and when I find you, you can
That's
owe
my
me
buddy
big
right
time.
there.
Now you better deliver the goods. Where's the strip club at?
Strip
Okay,
club.
good. In fucking the Middle East, you know how bad that's going to be?
Let's go.
I want to see the strip club, yo.
Yeah.
They put on clothing.
Yeah, I want to see the outside. They're right now still running in this basement of this abandoned building.
Oh, you
And there's
just
some money.
blinged up or some shit.
There's some glowing Arab guy on the wall.
All right. There you go.
Now get back to the street, Bob. What are you doing?
come on.
Come on, go to the
Take
strip
it down to
club.
street level,
I'm
yo.
going.
What are you
Gotta
doing?
smash through this
Oh,
wall,
yeah.
Jimmy.
Oh, all right.
Smash that shit.
Why are you
Smash
talking
that
like a
shit.
thug?
What?
We're all going to be. in a
I'm
couple
watching this,
minutes.
yo. Yeah, ammo up.
Oh,
Yes, and boss is going to try to bond on the street level about going from Plainfield.
Yeah, me and...
Oh, yeah.
do some more ching-ching.
Kind of guy that can pass this shit up. Let's take it off.
Hell yeah, yo.
50's on his way, by the way. He's in a car.
Okay, good. I already traveled in a bulletproof car.
Oh, yeah?
I talked about a security detail one time. They said he has to have a bulletproof.
Why would
wherever he
security
travels.
tell you that?
It was somebody who was discussing it who knew it.
It's a horrible security guy telling you what the security is.
But it wasn't one of his guys. It was somebody that knew
Oh.
that knew his pre-planning. But that's not that big of a stretch.
Yeah.
You know,
Fucking die!
it wasn't exactly a big secret.
What does that mean?
Do they have enemies?
Yo, 50, check it out. They gonna pay for 'em.
You're kidding, of
Time to
course.
give Raul a call. See if I can get some
Or because
tools.
he's a rapper?
Where's the strip club?
Don't
Time
talk
to go
to
to.
me
Wait a
again.
minute.
Ever, even if you are kidding.
See, he's supposed to
I got to go make a phone call,
Born in New
dude.
York.
So what are you saying? West Coast rappers don't like him? Is that how
Oh,
they,
I got a
is that
new
how they
one.
run?
I don't know. I don't know anything about rap anymore.
That's a call. What is that? That's a AK-47. I was right.
1911.
So you guys want to talk about the crossing guard with the funny hat who got into a controversy?
This fool's ever
No.
Okay, fuck him.
Fucking company. Go fuck yourselves.
Hey. What?
Not that company. Did a whole promotion for the My Views. It's embarrassing, like Danny just said, too. He ran out of here.
Oh, shit.
It goes right to the Howard Stern promotion.
Oh, does it?
Enough.
Well, we're all one big happy family,
Yeah, are we?
apparently.
It's embarrassing, though.
Oh, Bobby. You missed that guy.
I got this guy.
I'd be dropping like N-bombs if I was watching this at home. I'd just be like, yeah, I nailed that, you know, and then I just drop it. Why not, you know? Because it's kind of hip-hop music playing.
That's
But
not
he's
why
like-
you'd be doing it.
Well, I wouldn't even be playing the game. I'm just saying. I would just...
It is amazing how much that looks like him, though.
Yeah.
Not that bad, this game.
What do you want to do? Piss him off by making him not look like him? Make him look wimpy?
Yeah, small arms.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just
look
looks
at
like, make him look like Urkel. He just goes in there and kills everybody at the video game company. Oh, yeah.
They probably put it in a military setting too, because this way you get less shit from people. Because it's like a
Right. You know, it's not like
you're encouraging violence. You know,
I know, a bunch of pains in the asses. This should just be gang shit. You should be up against and then insert your own gang name here because I'm too afraid to.
Hold on, you just jumped over Anthony because you don't have your headphones on, so you didn't know Anthony was
Yeah, you
talking.
didn't even know I was talking. That's
What'd you
okay,
say?
Rich.
Nothing now.
That's all right.
Hey, can you take your teeth out for the 50 interview?
Oh, yeah. He'd be like, man, you got a fucked up grill, yo. That's what he would say. It's a grill. You know, if you knew the street like I did.
They're probably
you'd
going to
know.
wonder why we have bleachers and 2 people sitting there.
Yeah. So it's usually full, but they were frightened today.
Even if they're empty, that's fine.
Yeah.
The fact that there's 2 people means we do allow people out there. If the bleachers were empty, we could say, no, it's for a thing we do. It's for a photo shoot.
I did assume there would be a lot more people.
Have Heather and her dude sit on the couch in here so we don't look like idiots. Just sit in the back.
That's where his guys will
Go
play.
out. Huh?
Now his guys will play. He's got 6
All right,
guys.
give him
with
the nice, comfortable chair then.
6 guys, yeah. Oh, there's the strip club. Come on, Bobby, what the fuck?
What are you doing?
Kill these people so we can go to the strip club.
There's a tank.
You're getting your ass handed to you.
How awful is it to be cock-blocked by a tank? Try to go to a strip club and you're being shot at by a
Trying
fucking
to go to a
tank.
strip club, Jesus Christ. What kind of fucking strip club is this? They don't want any business. They just want to stone the women themselves. They don't want any foreigners in
You know
here.
what it is? As soon as he sits down, he's probably going to recognize me and want to talk about our plane trip.
Oh, you think that's it?
Yeah.
Oh, did you just die, yo?
Yo, I just died. Yo.
Wow, you did all right, though,
What's up
Bob.
with that shit?
There was some guys to my left.
Yeah, that tank. How do you get rid of that tank?
Because as soon as you kill those guys, I bet there was a bazooka.
What do the chicks look like when you get into the strip club?
We're back.
Oh, all the way back there?
Probably have like big German Shepherd moles on their upper lip.
Does this have, the save is fucked up in this?
No, it saved me right
Oh, there it is. Okay, you're right there.
All right, here we go. Ready?
Oh, now you fucking... Look at this. A tank.
Here we go.
The tank is after 50. And it's timed, huh? Oh, damn.
shit.
Wow, you needed to reload.
There's a lot of shooting in this.
Oh, damn.
The blood. One thing that's cool is when you blow through somebody, the fucking the blood shows up on the wall behind them, which is
Yeah,
great.
that was good close range, Bob. Although I think you're getting your ass handed to you again. Is that an alarm or my phone? Like when you can't tell. All right. Bobby's working his way. I just want to see what the chicks look like in the strip club.
All right, we're dying to see that.
Why isn't Bobby going to the strip club?
Because Bobby's a fucking homo who'd rather run around fucking shooting people.
Well, apparently there's a tank in between Bobby and the strip club.
So fucking...
That happens every time I try to go to the carousel. Jericho Turnpike, there's a tank that runs down the road. You got to take it out before you see some titties.
I got no. How do I? Oh, wait.
Look, time's gonna run out, right?
What does it say?
Tricked out tank.
No, the C4 on the side.
Oh, C4 the tank.
Yeah, C4
you
the
still
tank.
have the C4 Raul gave you. Try to get close enough to the tank to plant it.
Yeah.
That's
If you're
what
that
you gotta
close,
do,
just
yo.
waltz into the strip club.
Oh, shit.
Oh, damn. Nice grenade throw 2 feet away from your face, Bob. That was good. Like a child.
He threw it and caught it with his own teeth. Fucking dope.
Now you're trapped there. What the fuck?
Nah, I gotta go.
Jump over the wall. Oh, you've got so many guys down there. Oh, I see. You got to plant the C4 right there in that red spot.
What kind of tank would have the fucking spot where the C4 should go? That'd be bad.
Throw the grenades at the fucking guys, dummy. You got to plant C4 on the fucking... You suck a dick.
Yes, so.
There you go. Take them out.
I like the fact the whole town is shut up.
I can't get the C4.
What a whole town that is.
This place.
How does a
is
strip club
horrible.
operate in that
You
fucking town?
Bobby just shot the pole that was right in front of him.
Yeah.
I would love to see.
If this game was called Kill a Lamppost, you'd be fucking doing great.
I can't find the C4 though. Where the hell?
He already gave it to you.
Well, where is it?
You still have the C4. You got to go to that red thing and just go next to it, and it'll
Yeah.
attach.
Go run over there and push the C4 button.
Oh, damn.
Oh, he's swearing.
What? Where you going, yo?
I'm running down here, yo.
But you got to take that motherfucker out,
Just
B.
jump off the wall. You're not really alive.
I can't jump off.
Ah,
Doesn't let you
you?
jump.
damn.
Trying to find the way down.
You gotta go down the steps.
You
I'm
ain't
doing
got-
somersaults.
Take the elevator. I know you're doing somersaults like a fruit. No? Isn't there a cage down here?
Yeah, it won't let me out.
All right, you can get out there. Shoot the guys. Maybe you can get out after you shoot all them.
Oh, shit.
There's got to be a way out of there.
Fuck, that's frustrating.
the
Maybe Fiddy will know where it is. How do you get out? You can't jump down there?
No, it won't let me jump.
Damn. That
What?
tank
Do you see a way out?
is fucking you up. No, I don't see a way down.
Come on, G.
Wow, he's backing you up though.
Come on, G.
B.
Let me go back in here.
No, we won't do that.
Go around there.
Why is it a big secret?
What's that?
E-Rock, I don't know if you're supposed to read that on the air. That's really confidential stuff. Oh, look at that.
What?
E-Rock.
What's wrong with you?
I don't. We will do it, but it says that for promotion. I don't
Yeah.
want to give this away. Hey, let me say. I don't even know who this I don't even know I should be saying this. I need a photo of all three of you with 50 Cent after interview.
All right.
Trying not to fuck.
I
Glad
didn't
you
mean to
wrote
blow
that
that on the
down.
air. I hope that.
Glad you wrote that down.
E-Rock's disgusted.
Is he here?
He's on the
Just
way.
watching Bobby play video games might not be getting the job done.
It's awful.
No, yeah. I was hoping he would come in before we.
Let's say hi to Joe in Vegas. Joe,
You turn the volume off. on
Joe,
this.
what's up?
What's going on?
Hey,
Hi, Joe.
You got something for Bobby?
Yeah.
Bobby, listen to this.
Enjoying the game?
Yeah, I just can't find my way out of this damn hole. My headphones. Turn these up.
Perfect time for
what is he doing?
our guests to show up. By the way,
The guy's taking a shit there, Bobby. For you.
Ah!
Thought that would be better than listening
I hope
to you
he shit
play
his
video
cell phone
games.
by accident.
Right.
So we just get out of this little room and go to the strip club. This is
I'm trying.
yeah, come on. You can't get through this level. You suck.
Trying to get out. Where
Bring him
there's
right
no
in.
door.
What are you waiting? He's standing out there.
Yeah.
Wondering
Waiting
what the
to
F's
bring him
going
in.
on? Holy shit! What did everyone lose their
Yeah.
brains today? What's
Yeah.
up?
What's going on?
Y'all are dead early in the morning, man.
Oh, it sucks. Believe me.
Just look at me like, why I'm so energetic.
It's no treat to wake up early.
No,
Yeah,
not
man.
at all. We're checking out the video game.
What
It
you
looks
think
great,
about it,
man.
man?
It looks great.
This looks so goddamn cool.
How do you get out of this? We're trying to get out of this room so we can get into the strip club, and he's just running. He's just shooting himself and shooting through the bars and not getting out.
We just want to go in the strip club and check
You
out
just
the.
wanna go to the strip club?
Yeah, we want
Yeah.
to check out the broads in the
See
strip
some
club.
eyes.
I'm still finding myself around the game, too.
Do you play video games?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah?
My son is a fanatic right
Yeah.
now, though. I mean, I guess it's where I was at that age. I was 12, I was crazy. That's when it was, one joystick, one
Yeah.
button.
Yeah,
Right.
the old
and he was-
Atari game.
ColecoVision.
Yeah, like,
Pong.
I took some influences from games that I enjoyed back then and incorporated it in the actual game. So there's a point where you acquire more than you can actually carry, and the object is for you to run, like the game Outrun.
Uh-huh.
So I added that. But of course, it's different because of the environment. It's like Humvees,
Oh,
and
here it is.
helicopters, and different things that you can use.
Was that so people don't give you shit? Like, running around the streets with guns
Well,
and
you
stuff?
know, I don't care.
Yeah, good.
I honestly don't
No,
care.
I know
Thank
you
God
don't care.
somebody doesn't care.
You know what I mean? Because they'll, no matter what you do, they'll figure out a way.
I got it. I got it. I
that
got
it's
it.
no good. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? It's like the whole rating mature of actual video games. Like, I didn't create that genre. That was there
Yeah.
long before I came. You know what I mean? So to create, this is what I would be actually entertained by. So
Yeah.
I created something that's actually relevant to me than trying to create something that is PG-13. Like, it's an R-rated film.
It just amazes me that there are people though that will try
I'm out of
to
bullets.
just take their ethics and morality and then try to
And
pour
try-
it
yeah.
on you and stuff and take the games and movies and music away from everybody because they have a problem with what they're
Yeah.
listening to.
I mean, there's no terminology used in the actual game that isn't used in the film.
yeah.
And already filmed. So we gotta eliminate cable television. Then we gotta turn off
Yep.
the computers because all of these things are being said on the web.
That's it. Just play children's programming all the
That's
time,
it.
and that'll save the world, apparently.
Was there things that you wanted to do in the game that they said no? Was there anything you suggested? They go like, oh, no, we can't put that in or it'll get sold?
You know what I learned? I learned to let the people who actually do it take the lead.
Yeah.
I walked into the room because Bulletproof, I had so much input that the game didn't come out as good as it could have.
Oh,
And
so
I said,
yes,
this time
Oh,
I
really?
came in and I was like, yo, hold on a second.
I'm going to listen.
What is the best possible things that we can actually do?
Yeah.
And I kind of let the guys do what they do, and then I added my input to it. Like, the environment is the way it is, because, like, 2 years ago, when I started with Vivendi Universal, and then they merged with Activision, and now I'm with THQ. But when I went sat with them, I had an opportunity to see Blood Diamond.
Yeah.
And to see, I went to perform for the soldiers in Iraq. So I kind of took both of those things. That's what inspired me to be a part of the film project, Home of the Brave. It was myself, Samuel Jackson, Jessica Biel. I had a great director on that project. It was Irwin Winkler. You know, and from that, like, that's what, because this is the most intense situation you could possibly be in. Like, when you've been through some tough periods in your life, you can feel like you've been through it. Until you get there and you realize that they made a conscious decision to be in a life-threatening situation. Right. And that's got to be mentally a lot tougher than what is out there. Like, you don't make choices. Somebody just runs up on you in the street.
Were you scared being over there? I went over there. We did shows in the end of 2003.
Yeah.
And then they started beheading people. And I wouldn't go.
It was crazy over
I was
there.
scared to go back over
Yo, look,
because
the
of that.
first thing he said to me, he said, look, I'm not going to bullshit you. You can die today. As soon as I got out the car, I was like, what the fuck did I come here for?
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I could have went to Dubai. That was my day, like, time off. Then I said, let me go do that with the soldiers. You know what I'm saying? And I come here, you going to tell me you're not going to bullshit me. You could die today.
Damn.
You know, but it's interesting. I know the people that I saw there weren't the same people their loved ones miss here. Because your spirit would absolutely have to change to have that much death around you. If you come in a platoon of 45 people and then now it's 30 and then it's 26.
Yeah, there's a lot of guys you know.
Yeah,
just,
and then it's 20. So then those guys are writing death notes. Like, if I actually pass away, send this note to my family. And you know, because they see people moving, dying around them.
Now, putting a strip club in Iraq, that was definitely a stretch. You had to get one. There can't be one.
I absolutely needed that. For motivation. I mean, like, what is your motivation? So what is my motivation, man?
Are you able in this? Because, like,
cool.
in GTA, I mean, it's got the same level of graphics as Grand Theft Auto as far as believability, and the shooting is great, because when someone gets shot in this, the blood actually splashes behind and sprays the wall. Are you able to shoot civilians in this too? Because in GTA you could just shoot anything that walks.
Yeah, you
you're
can.
able to
It's
shoot.
like what's the name? It got the same engine as Gears of War.
Yeah.
Oh, it has Gears of War engine?
Gears of War's
Yeah.
good.
That's great.
You got into the club?
I got into the strip club, but they're not really showing that much pussy.
Are you upset?
Is there, you know what? Is there a secret? Can I ask a question though? Because a lot of video games have secret codes where you can type in AXX. Is there a way you can fucking eat some pussy if you type in a secret code? Where you stick your fucking 9mm in a chick's asshole?
I didn't think about that. Next time.
Next game, there's gotta be one where you just fucking snap your fingers and you just shoot pussy. Just shoot your load all over pussy.
He sent me the code so he could do that.
You remember Tomb Raider used to have a code that you could punch it in and get Lara Croft naked.
Completely
You
naked.
could see her titties, which was fantastic.
But the graphics weren't that great back then.
It doesn't matter. Let me tell you something. There's something about video games.
Yeah.
You ever play online with and a girl comes on and she's like, "Hey guys," I immediately get a hard on.
Yeah, no shit. And then Chris Hansen comes to your house. You fucking creep.
It doesn't. It doesn't matter.
She's got to be. No hot chick is playing video games with a bunch of fucking nerds online.
Well, there was one. I'll tell you, there's one girl that was from Australia. She was playing all the time, the war game.
Yeah.
And I'm such a creep. I used to, when we'd be in this big battle, everybody be fighting online. I'd make her meet me in like the hut in the back of the map, and just you can make your character squat down, even though it was another soldier. I'd make her squat down and go back and forth and talk dirty to me.
What's wrong with you? You're out of your mind.
Sometimes when I'm playing Tiger Woods golf, there'll be like a lady in the gallery. That's all I got.
What are you doing?
I got to ask you about it. You're definitely involved in the business end of a lot of what's out there that is marketed as 50 Cent, as you. Do you have to tread a fine line between keeping your credibility with especially your original fans and being a businessman?
Well, for me, it's my personal growth. Like, as I get into different things.
But you got to take some shit from people. I'm sure there's
you got people that's going to hate you for whatever you do. You know what I mean? And then they're not even being conscious of the actual business.
Right.
See, the guy who was in hip-hop 10 years ago, if he had the same morals and the things that they considered street, would give you street credibility and everything. He's completely broke right now.
Yeah,
he's a VH1 special. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. You watch that Hammer special, man. Oh, that hurts.
Like it's crazy. Because he didn't understand brand extensioning. When the business is changing and the marketing dollars are changing. So if the company can't see the same returns off the CD sales, which we know obviously isn't the same, they can't spend the same marketing dollars they could on presenting you to the public as a star.
But who turned you on to vitamin water? Like, who would think to get into that? And what a payday you got from vitamin water.
Initially, vitamin water for me is so basic, man. Like, I went into Walmart, the no frill section. Like, they had toilet paper for 29 cents. So I was like, yo, how much does this cost to make?
It's got to be like nothing.
Yeah, it has to be 9 cents.
They're selling it for 29 cents, right?
Like, and then I'm like, I just want to take 3 of these, put it in a wrapper with a different brand, and move it to the middle of the aisle.
And sell it for 50 cents.
You know what I'm saying?
Holy crap.
That's all I want to do.
That's all you did.
You know what I'm saying? So when you're looking at that, like, and initially, look at spring water. You got Poland Spring in the same section for like $2.89, and then you got 59, the same gallon of water for 59 cents, and they say this is spring water too.
Yeah, what's the difference?
So I'm like, I don't know the difference. Me, I'm like, they're both spring water. It's the two different things. It's just which brand are you going to actually pay for. So I'm saying, like, I wanted to actually go into I just wanted to move the spring water from 59 cents to $1. You know what I'm saying? Like, there had to be a bigger profit margin. If I could just take 59 cents more off of what they already have, and they got that profit point selling it at 59 cents. If I could just move it into the middle and then spend marketing dollars to brand it.
And he's thinking of all this shit when the store manager's following him around the store.
Saying, hurry up and buy. Exactly. Hurry up and buy. So then I explored the possibilities. The vitamin water thing, I came across it in Los Angeles, in the gym, working out. And, I was looking for a supplement for soda. And they had flavor. I had so much water that it just, like, I felt like I wasn't. After a while, you'd be looking like, I don't want that. I want soda. I want sugar.
Sure.
And then that was the thing that I had in between all of the water that I had while I was training. And then, I did the research. It was a private-owned company based in Queens, and they was providing stock options for their employees to create incentive for them because it was private-owned. And then they allowed me, when I came in, I bought equity from individuals. Because people who go to work live in the now. They say, well, if I sell this, I can move. Junior can have his own room, and we can get a new car now. And, they spend the money before they actually get the money once they know someone's willing to buy it. And then, they sell it.
How did you get educated as far as the business end goes? Because there aren't many people that are that, streetwise. And also, you've been in this shit earlier in your days. We've all heard the stories. When did that happen where now you're talking fucking like stock options and shit?
It's a lot of new information coming at the same time, but if you've always actually wanted those opportunities and didn't have the finances or generate the interest that allow you to be involved in those deals, when the opportunities come, you absorb it and you learn. Like, right, New York City is 1 million. When the nighttime comes on, every light is representation of a great idea that has no finances to support it.
Yeah.
Wow. Could you say that again? Because I'm completely lost.
I said tonight, when the sun goes down, every light in New York City is representation of a great idea that doesn't have finances to support it. So a lot of people have good ideas. They just don't have the finances or the energy around them to make someone else come in and actually support it with the finances.
There's a chance. You're taking obviously a chance with your backing with the money.
Yeah.
But then you got to make kind of an educated choice. If you want to invest in something. The vitamin water was a great idea.
That's not just all 50 cents. See, the public just sees me, but they don't see my attorneys.
There you go.
Team of people that I send to do due diligence on the companies that I associate myself with.
I'd love to see them because mine fucking stink. They got me involved in the stock market 5 months ago.
Wow.
5 months ago. Like, it's a great time.
That's true.
Jump in.
I just want to get an attorney.
Bobby turned me on yesterday, actually. He's been talking about thisis50.com.
Actually, it was Patrice turned me on to it, just to give him credit. Patrice O'Neill turned me on to your website. That's a Ning website, right?
Yeah.
It's your own community.
Yeah.
You instead of MySpace, you joined 50 Space.
Right.
Jesus Christ.
But it's doing great, too. Like, it's an opportunity. Recently, I'm turning it into like a network where things happen weekly. Like, they wait for Pimp and Curly the following week it's a new episode. Like, because Rick Ross, like, I don't get anything out of going back and forth with an artist that haven't established themselves as a creditable artist to begin with. But I feel like if I don't compete with artists that challenge me, that I'm feeling like I'm above the actual culture.
Well, can we tell what people what the Rick Ross thing is too? Because there's like a conflict with another rapper, and you, Bobby, turned me on. What you did was what everybody would want to do.
Right.
The guy was, I guess, what was he, just shit talking you for nothing?
Yeah, he just came pretty much because the album's going to come. He looked for additional publicity by, you know, saying different things, and then he called me Curly. And when you call me Curly, it's like, you know, like Mo, Larry, and Curly. Call me Curly. I said, well,
the F would do that.
I created this character.
Don't
called
call me
Pippin,
Shemp, motherfucker.
Curly. You know, and then I started creating these webisodes that happen every week, and it's generating millions and millions of hits.
Well, you really embarrassing him, because this guy came out and it was I guess he started something.
Yeah.
So what you do is you come on and you go, I'm going to fuck up your life, and which is really going to be unpleasant to hear.
But the seriousness where you went, you know what? Nobody tells. I have no bosses, and I've decided. You actually made a decision
to do it,
to fuck up. You said, I'm going to fuck your life up.
Because I'm saying to you right now, I have 90% of my project completed. Only reason why it's not 100% completed is because I have to wait for Dre to be complete what he's doing with M in Detroit before I can have him to focus on everything else to mix the last few pieces of my actual album. So M's album will end up coming out first now because he'll be done by the time I get my hands on Dre.
Right.
So I make good music away from him, but when me and Dre are together, it's something organically it happens that I want to see happen on this project. So I'll wait. I'll be patient. So while you do that, this guy decides to jump out there at a time that I have idle time. I would fuck you up. I would I would sit there and figure out how to fuck your life up.
Now you got time to give it a little thought.
He said, I have disposable cash to fuck another human being's life up. That's
It's crazy. Like, I mean, you picked the wrong time. Bad time.
So if you had stuff to do, you'd be like, you'd let it go.
Yeah, but I tapped him and just kept it moving. But now I'm gonna beat his ass.
Jimmy, get into what he did.
It's not.
This is amazing.
It's the stuff you'd want to do, because immediately you think, like, all right, there's two rappers going at it. There's going to be a problem.
Yeah.
This is just embarrassing shit. He takes the guy's ex-girlfriend, the mother of the guy's son's mother, flies her in and takes her and her girlfriend out on a shopping spree.
He wasn't doing it. He wasn't doing it. Somebody got to do it.
Yeah, but you had her. You interviewed her like a talk show.
Yeah, you see me very serious.
You were so serious. It was like a regular talk. It was like Charlie Rose. He was so serious. He would ask her a question, and then he would look right into the camera and just let her answer about him not paying child support. His jewelry's rented.
Yeah.
He loves this.
This guy's a jerk. I mean, it's before to the highest level. Like, I've seen a lot of guys to the highest level. Like, this guy's the biggest fraud we've seen thus far. Like, if you go from, the guy is a correctional officer, and he writes from the perspective of the biggest drug dealer in Miami. Now, we know Miami is a port when it comes through there, and we know how, people, like, the way they love Scarface, his infatuation with that got him, he done created this new character. Actually, the guy name that he took, Rick Ross, Freeway Rick, he gets out next month. 18 years, he's going to be knocking on his door like,
name, mother.
Yeah.
He gets out.
And you're a correctional officer, and you decide to stop working corrections in order to go rap as if you're the biggest drug dealer in Miami.
But you had a photo of him. You had a photo of him when he got his diploma as a corrections officer, shaking this old white woman's hand, and he's got the biggest shit-eating grin, like, I did it, Mom.
I did it, Mom.
But he doesn't fit in his outfit either.
It's amazing. I mean, didn't he had the nerve to say I don't dress good? I think I dress good.
No one in here is going to argue. Don't you worry.
He said I didn't dress good. And then he mentions Gucci,
Mr.
Fendi, all of these high-end brands, when we know that they got European cut. He can't fit in none of that shit. He got to shop in big and tall. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
he had a picture of his mom too. That was fucked up. He actually said he had a picture of him with his mom, but it was one of those photos they were eating. They just were eating at a table,
and
and
he's clumps.
Yeah,
the club.
He goes, look, he looks like the Nutty Professor.
Yeah,
Can I ask you, with all the attention you're giving him, does that help him?
Well, it doesn't. See,
You don't think it does? Because they always
think-
say, even bad
They say
publicity is good.
yeah, bad publicity is good when you not at a time when you actually your material isn't generating interest.
Right, because I didn't know the guy's name until today.
Right, so what happens is you're aware of him, so you're gonna notice his record sales are super low. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, because it's not enough for you to go buy his record because you didn't hear a song that made you feel like you should be interested. You just heard he was talking to 50. So at the end of the day, like the record sales come in and they go, "Wow, so you really suck." You sold like 30,000 records.
Wow.
Get out of here.
Now with shit like this, pulling stuff like that, obviously, especially from past events and things that have happened, you got to kind of be concerned that somebody's going to snap and take a shot at you.
Ever since Biggie and Tupac had their issues, it altered the entire art form.
Yeah.
Because hip-hop is the competitive nature of the art form. It always had battling as a part of the culture. You know what I'm saying? And if you got someone that isn't intelligent enough to draw lines, then we're in danger.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, if you got people that cross those barriers and those spaces, then you got issues. But
do you know people that you could completely fuck with and they won't do anything? And then do you know other people that it's like, you better, this guy will fucking
this is the
take
guy
a shot at me.
I'm the guy that you don't really do that with.
You fucking idiot.
What are you talking about?
Unlimited expenses.
You've been shot. I mean, it's you get to talk to many people who have actually, who for all intents and purposes shouldn't have made it. And you got shot more than once.
Yeah.
And here you are, and you do $100 million with Vitamin. It's like, do you ever look at your life and go like, why the fuck did this happen, or how is this?
I know that I'm crazy, right? Because I know that I convinced myself that these things were going to happen long before anything came to pass. So, like, my grandparents look at me like, okay, we understand now, but I was absolutely crazy to them. Like, I got shot, I came back, I lost my record deal, everything. I'm not at Columbia anymore, and I'm by the radio mumbling.
Wait, did Columbia just pull the deal because they
just
thought it was
didn't
bad to be
talk
involved?
to me anymore.
Okay.
Like, after that, I got shot. So I was like, I'm by the radio mumbling, but what I'm mumbling is get rich or die trying. You see what I'm saying? So to my grandparents at that point, while I'm there, it's like, poor baby, he had a shot at it. He had something. But for me, I can't. I don't take no as an answer. When you come from where I come from, there ain't no plan B. You got to make it. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of other people, they'll create the excuses. They'll create reasoning for why they're not supposed to make it in their lives because they don't have things like if you grew up in a household with one parent, a single parent. Where I'm from, that happens so common that you can't use that as an excuse.
Right.
You know what I mean? You can't use minor things like that. Like,
So
you
can
lose a
look
leg, so what? You get a chair and go. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care. The rest of the world doesn't either.
You could just look at everything that's happened in your past and say, like, that brought you where you are now.
Absolutely.
And educated you to bring you to where you are now. So
Yeah.
there's no real looking back and regretting anything.
No regrets at all.
No regrets?
You know what I think? I think the things you go through make you who you are and shape you as a person. So those experiences allowed me to become what I am now. And I look at, when you say, where you headed, like, I have no idea. I'm going through a tunnel that doesn't end. My ambition is leading me so many different places that who knows where I'm going to end up. You know what I mean?
When you're when something like that's happening and you're in the process and someone's shooting at you and it's hitting you, what are you thinking?
You're
like,
scared.
You're
gonna
like,
die,
I'm gonna
maybe.
die.
Yeah, you're gonna die. Like any other, it's a life-threatening situation. So I mean, and anybody, those things change you because either you become, when you're hurt as bad, somebody halfway kill you, it hurts. You get shot 9 times, you're hurt bad, your hip is fractured, you can't even sit in the chair straight. So from there, either your fear consumes you or you become a little insensitive.
Like someone who survives a plane crash.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, those type of things happen, and then you have to assess life and death, even though we know it's our fate, all of us in this room. We know we're going to die at some point, because humans are habit forming, and we look forward to the future. We push that to the back of our minds and still concentrate on saving money for tomorrow.
Right.
You know what I mean? But in all reality, we're going to go, all of us.
Fuck Tony Robbins. You should put out a fucking self-help.
Yeah, motivational speaker right
Listen up, motherfuckers.
Hey, as a businessman, how's the portfolio? Did you get hit?
Well,
like the rest of us?
Everybody.
Yeah,
I think everybody. I mean, I think if you
Did
had
you beat
enough.
up your broker?
Well, no, but I made adjustments. You know what I'm saying? Move some motherfucking money around. I mean, if they tell you if they didn't take any losses, they didn't make enough money.
Yeah. There you go.
Well,
Right?
adjustments are like Pesci did in Casino. I want that money back that I invested. Well, we can't do that. I'd like it back. I'm going to knock your fucking head off.
Do you worry about you trust everybody that's around you? You keep an eye on your finances and
Well,
shit
my
like
circle
that?
is getting a lot smaller.
Is it? Yeah.
Of just people that surrounds me anyway. Because
Did you notice there were people that were just kind of,
You know what it is you develop a comfort with people that you know. You feel like you know, but their intentions change.
Right.
Because people every day, they're not the same person. I had my son's mom, I know for 13 years. I woke up one day, she decided we was enemies. You know what I mean? It's like how many 53% of the people who get married get divorced.
Right.
And I'm sure that there's one side of that party that really don't listen. We don't have to get divorced, do we? You know what I'm saying? It's going to split up half of everything I've earned. At that point, I'm sure that there would be a compromise on some levels if they could just come to that, to that actual meeting. But the other person is like, no, I'm going to go. Give me my half, and that's it.
Ugh.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it creates a phobia. Financially, I think we condition ourselves without even being conscious of it. Like a little boy, we're going to give him a car. The car is actually on the street right now. So what does that car equate to? Finances. Because you got to get the money to get the car that he's actually playing with. If it's a Tyco truck, then it's saying work. Because it's saying construction. If it's Hess, it's saying gas. If it's a fire truck, it's saying be a fireman when you get older. And then a little girl, before she's grows into being a little girl, when she's still a baby, we give her a baby. We give her a house
to play with.
We give her a cooking set. So we're teaching her nurturing and actually groom the family at home. These are traditions that we already have, like when the woman should take care of the home and the man should, be the breadwinner.
Wow.
In different ways, and we're not even, like a lot of people are not even conscious of it, but we do those things.
We went to the premiere of Righteous Kill, and we saw. We were sitting actually in front of Erwin Winkler, so we saw you having a nice gentlemanly chat. And I'm like, I knew he was somebody. I didn't know who he was. I don't recognize him.
Yeah.
And, but you got up and we, just chit-chatting with him and his wife. And, Erwin Winkler doesn't look like the type of guy that hangs out with 50 Cent. It's just, you don't picture them two in a car together. You did scenes with Pacino and De Niro together. I mean, you're not nervous rapping. Are you terrified doing that? Because my acting is shit. Which is
I mean, it's a learning experience. Definitely when you're with someone that's that great. Their choices have been what we've been watching for, like, decades.
Yeah.
Al Pacino and Robert De Niro don't get no better than that.
Why do you think hip-hop artists translate so well into acting? Not all of them. I've seen some shit. But I mean, like,
some of us develop a comfort that allows you to be in front of the camera. I'm in front of the camera so often. Look at we here right now. You taping me. It don't matter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you just relax and be yourself in front of it in different ways. But I mean, acting is a whole nother thing. It's the study of human behavior. And you watch other people and kind of take things from them. It makes you more observant. Even when I watch a film, I see it differently now because I see the shot. I see how they shot the scene instead of just watching the film. Before, it would just be sit and look.
Right. Just watching as a spectator.
Because I know that it took 45 minutes for them to go ahead and change the lights, and they went and said the lines again from a different angle. It was like, so it changes the whole process.
Do you get tired of all the emphasis put on, because I'm sure you and I flew together one time. I'm sure. I know you remember. Of course he does. We took a flight together to Cancun. We sat next to each other. And we just chit-chatted about the FCC, and then I got, I just shame-spiraled and ran out of things to say. Sat there like a fucking idiot. You were being very engaging.
Sort of like now?
No, but I mean, I was actually surprised he was so, soft-spoken, nice dude.
Do you remember him?
I don't remember the actual trip.
Thank you. I just wanted to hear you say it.
What I do is I maintain a general respect for everybody. Regardless, because you don't know how important the person is you're talking to.
Well, in that case, the person you're talking to is not particularly important. But
no, but what I'm saying is, I don't know when I'm going to run into him.
Right.
Or what that person actually does. He could be somebody that I need in the future to help me move to the next level. And if you don't show that courtesy and respect, I've had the same situation happen, and the president of Lionsgate was sitting across from me in the actual airplane, and I didn't know he was the president of Lionsgate till I got to that point where I'm meeting him. But I recognized him I said, yo, did you did we ride on a plane from New York to Los Angeles? He said, yeah. And I remember because he got a head full of white hair. Like, his whole hair is, like, white. So he's one of those guys that you look
Just
at
recognize.
and go, how the fuck does that happen?
You know what I'm saying? You're either really old or something scared the shit out of you.
Yeah.
So we were talking about the FCC and how hard it was to get videos and stuff done, and you were saying that there was all these problems that they were giving hip hop with content. How tired are you to have to explain? You understand, like, it's not your responsibility or my responsibility to raise people's family for them, and how frustrating is that as a performer?
I think that they'll ask in different positions. They'll ask the craziest questions. They'll try to place the weirdest responsibilities on entertainment. You know what I mean? Like the pro athlete, because their kids want to be those pro athletes and join them. They create dress codes.
Yeah.
Now you got to wear a suit. Period. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of these guys come from environments that come from not having. So their tattoos read the same as mine. When they get on the court, you see things that reflect the same energy and the mentality that lives where I actually come from. But they got to wear a suit because it's mandatory now.
It's got to be ridiculous.
I know you had a problem with the billboard with the guns in your hand, I guess.
Yeah, when I was doing Get Rich or Die Trying.
Yeah.
And you know what it is? There's standards that are completely acceptable in different art forms. Like if I mention 007,
right?
What do you think of? The logo is the gun pointed at you.
Yeah.
If you think of Rambo, what is the highlight in that? What Terminator? All of these things, the gun is the star of the actual film.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, so when you actually. Those things are acceptable in film to utilize for marketing purposes. When you think of even what's the name? At the time it was Angelina and Brad was in the same movie, Mr. Smith.
Yeah.
And they had the guns out at the same time, and then nobody had an issue with that. The problem is they look at me and says, "No, you don't understand. He fucking has that gun right now."
You might.
I mean, it's true.
We're certainly all wondering.
Yeah. Well, it's like Spielberg went back and took the guns. They computer generated E.T. and they put walkie-talkies in the age like that, so they wouldn't have guns.
Enough already.
A little silly.
How upset were you when McCain lost? Were you upset about that?
I wasn't.
You were upset about
Okay, I mean, but I'd like the taxes to be low. But
yeah, that's my big beef. I'm just like, I don't fall in that category of the people that get the check back.
Heather? Your name? David? Yes. Why y'all get the chance to sit way back there like that?
Well, they're just listeners.
Huh?
Opie invited us in to see.
Oh,
they're listeners, and they were sitting outside.
We have people
no,
just
it's fine. I was just trying to figure out why they had to be so far back over there.
We have bleachers outside with some.
Huh?
They make us sit back here.
Yeah.
We're not allowed up close.
No, we get a live audience every day.
I never did that before. Like with that color hair, it grows that color everywhere.
Yeah. Well, it was at one point, but now.
Oh, it's clean as a baby. I understand. I understand.
You prefer it like that? I prefer it like that. I prefer nothing there.
But I never saw that before. I was just saying.
Yeah, that's got to be,
no.
Well, we got to get them out of here.
Fiery red mane.
They all got their coats on outside.
Oh,
they're panicking. Yeah, they want to.
I enjoyed myself. This
10 minutes.
definitely wasn't painful.
Very cool meeting you, man.
What are we promoting? Of course, the video game.
Yeah, the video game came out last night.
Blood on the Sand.
Yep, so it's out in the stores now.
Yep. And 50cent.com.
Yep, thisis50.com. Y'all log on, check me out.
And you also got a show on the platform. It's on I think Eminem's channel, which is Shade 45.
Yeah.
It's which is Sirius 45, and here on XM it's 66. And it's Saturdays at 10 in the morning, Sundays at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and it's 50 cents G-Unit Saturdays.
Yeah, it's getting ready to change. It's getting ready to be Friday evening through till Monday.
Yeah,
till Monday. I'm
they're
getting
figuring shit out, aren't they?
Yeah, they're making adjustments before I bail out.
Is it the same? Is it the same show replayed, or is it two different shows?
No, it's two different. It's all different programming.
That's
bring
okay.
different people in. Yeah.
Right on, man.
Okay.
Hey, this was a pleasure. We liked this a lot. We're going to talk to you all day.
I enjoy myself. I got to stop by and kick it with y'all.
All right.
Yeah, we're
Sounds
here.
good.
All right.
All right, we're going to take a break. Opie and Anthony, thank you, sir.
Thanks, man.
Wow, that was really cool. 50 Cent, man.
He was great.
Could listen to him all day long. a motivational speaker, a businessman, a rap artist.
But he's great because he doesn't shy
and a
away.
scary motherfucker.
Wow.
Still.
He doesn't shy away from his past. He talks about it, which I like. It's like
Yep.
when Ludacris was in, he was too worried about that we were
His
trying
image.
to fuck with him. And
no,
yeah,
he was
yeah.
worried about his image, his new image. He was trying to go Hollywood. It's like, all right, we get it.
Yeah, you're in a movie.
But he talks about what he's
Everything.
doing
That
and
was
his
very
music
cool.
and getting shot. It's like that's what you want a person to do. Just
Be open.
conversational. Yeah, it's
like
great.
he was saying, he knows that what he did brought him where he is. So
Yeah.
he's willing to talk about it, which is pretty cool because you usually get people they fucking clam up, or their press people tell you don't talk about this. I mean the guy's a businessman. He knows his shit.
And
he definitely knows his shit about
But
the
more
business.
importantly, he made something of himself. I was just saying at 8 years old, his mom was killed. She was a drug dealer. At 12, he started selling drugs. Started boxing at 11 and rapping at 13. Brought up by his grandparents, and look at him. He's
shot 9
He's worth
times.
hundreds of millions of
Apparently.
dollars, that guy. Hundreds of millions. Easy.
But he did admit, though. I mean, you can have all the ideas if you don't have the funds and the people around you. He said, because a lot of guys are like, yeah, man, I did it, and you feel like shit because it's like, oh, that guy did it all by himself. This is a guy who said, oh, look, I have an idea, now go call all these
Well, at first he had to
lawyers.
do it himself to kind of get the ball rolling.
Yeah, right.
He didn't
He
just
had to
call up and go,
start
hi, I'm
somewhere.
a drug dealer. Can I
Right.
have some lawyers and stuff? And, the guy had to...
Maybe the drug
about
money.
now.
Maybe the drug
Yeah.
money led to his first big deal.
Well,
maybe.
now, of
Who knows?
course. But, now he's got enough capital to back up whatever he wants.
You got to know math when you're a drug dealer. You play Dope Wars?
Yeah.
A lot
You
of stuff.
got to,
You gotta know some math.
You got to know your numbers.
That water idea of his was just like
He came up. He didn't
Who
come.
didn't think of that? Who? We should have thought of that.
Yeah, but he didn't think of the vitamin water. He just invested
No, he
in
invested
it.
in it.
He's so smart,
Yeah,
though.
but
Shit, I invested in
They came
nothing.
up with a flavor for him, and he walked away with about $100 million in some estimates.
Get the hell out from that.
$100
million.
Unbelievable.
The company
per
was,
bottle.
The company was sold for like The company was sold for like 4 point something billion, and he walked away with like $100 million. They're estimated.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Every wrong decision. When he came up to me in the hallway and said, I loved you on Def Jam, though, it made my fucking day.
Yeah, sure he did.
Yeah.
Shut up.
For real.
No, he didn't say that.
Why wouldn't he say that? People
Why would he? I was
recognize
there. I
his-
wouldn't say that.
Who could prove this?
Huh?
Who could prove this? We had a lot of people here. Seriously, who could prove this? Are you lying to us?
No.
You are so fucking lying. I can
I'm
see
not
the lying
lying.
Voss face. You
I'm
do
not
this.
lying.
You do this.
Act.
Voss
Huh?
does
I'm not
this.
lying. Huh?
Yeah, I'll do the Voss thing.
I'm not lying. No.
You lose emotion in your mouth when you're
Are
when
you
you're
out
when
here?
you're
My
lying.
teeth are
that's just
falling out. I'm
lying.
losing. I'm
No,
not.
I bet you 50 really said that to
Yeah,
him.
what's the big deal?
He wouldn't remember
he was
you
5
on
when
Def
Voss did
Jam.
Def Jam.
Yeah, exactly.
How long
Okay,
ago
so-
was that?
It was a while, but it's
97,
on video. He might have saw it on
97?
video.
You
You
know
know,
what? Yeah.
people recognize you guys all over. What's the big
I get it
deal?
all the time.
He
but I
was
was
on a
big deal.
plane with the guy and he didn't fucking remember
And
him.
that was only a little while
He's
ago.
going to remember you on Def
No, that
Jam.
was
He just
6 years
saw it.
ago. We
What?
flew together 6 years ago.
Yeah.
Are you feeling needy?
No, not at all. I swear
He
to
really
God.
said that.
Yeah, why? Who would make something like that
You.
up?
You.
Okay, so 50 recognized you, but thank God Russell Simmons didn't.
I know.
Nothing made me happier than when Russell Simmons had no idea who he was.
I still will not believe that Fitty knew you.
I will. He probably saw it on DVD. He's right. What are you going to do? Scare me with your farts? Please, little girl.
He just
Please.
gets up and farts right
Please.
in Jimmy's.
I won't.
All right, now they're
I won't
saying
justify that with a fucking eye blink.
now they're saying he made 450 to 500 million off that
On just the
vitamin
water?
deal.
That's insane.
The number I got in front of me was 100 million. So,
Yeah, me too.
but a lot of people saying 400 to 500 million.
What I don't understand is that rapper that went after him, the new guy, like
Rick Ross, yeah.
he's an established. Obviously, he's 50 Cent. Why would some newcomer? That's like an open micer going after you, and they're going. They're not going to stand a chance.
When we were growing up in the dumb radio world, you go after the guys above you. Because then if those guys talk about you, usually that helps you if you have talent. But what he was saying is
Nord's a piece of shit.
He was saying that this guy's so fucking bad, it doesn't matter that people now know who he is.
Did you just shush me?
Yes, because I'm trying to make a
I was trying to make a
point.
joke.
Yeah, well, he made the point. You didn't make.
But I'm
the
just
joke.
saying, but it was important to what he was saying, though. Because a lot of times, yeah, if you talk about a newcomer, you could actually really help the guy if that person has talent. But what he was saying, I heard it loud and clear, this guy sucks. It doesn't matter that everyone now knows who he is. They will now look at him and go, wow, look, he sold no fucking units.
That
was a really good point.
He addressed that guy I don't know enough about rap to know if Rick Ross is good or if he's terrible. But I mean, he addressed him the way you'd want a powerful guy to address a guy who's way lower on the ladder, which is to call him out and address it. He didn't hide like these fucking faggot program directors in radio go, don't mention the name. Whatever. Yeah. He didn't give a shit.
Right.
He came right out. He gave the guy, hey, the guy sucks. He sucks. You'll see that he sucks.
Right.
I respect that.
He flew his ex-wife in and
Dude,
took her out.
Not his ex-wife, but his baby's mother. He flew her in, took her fur coat shopping. Bought her fur coats,
and he took
Gucci
her to
bag,
Because he can.
But he actually said it in the first video he made. He actually explained. He was like, "Look, you're gonna come out. You're gonna get a little publicity right now, but it's gonna hurt you because it's gonna all go downhill, and you're gonna be nobody in around 6 months. This is gonna hurt you more than it is. But okay." Then he goes, "Okay, but if you want to do this, I got some time off." He goes, "I have to go away for this weekend to drop some tracks with Dre. I'm coming back on Monday, and I'm going to fuck up your life."
Fuck up your life.
He goes, "I have the money, and I'm going to..." Then they start showing all... He had his lawyers go get fucking documents about this guy's life. About, him, and he got the photos of him.
That's some hardcore shit.
Oh, dude.
He probably hired a PI. I mean, when you get
he had his lawyers. His lawyers got all the stuff.
Why doesn't somebody tell Biden he's got dirt on his head? This Ash Wednesday thing is really... you should be able to wash it off the second they put it on. It's like they put it on, you go into the bathroom.
What's the reason to keep it there?
I don't know.
There's got to be a reason.
They're all looking. When I was in the mall once, and because I'm a Jew, I didn't realize I was in the mall.
Yeah, are you?
And I saw this guy coming at me with this big ash on from far away. I go, "Oh, look how horrible that mole is." And then I saw his sister.
It was Aaron Neville that he was right.
And then his sister, I had the same one. I'm going, what are the odds that
two moles,
two moles in one family?
So he did that to what's his name, the rap guy there. Were you done?
Oh, with the he fucked them up, dude.
He didn't. But what he did was embarrassing.
Yeah.
But I almost like the fact that he didn't try to fuck her. Like he didn't humiliate her. Like he didn't use her. Like I'm sure he probably could have, but he didn't do that. It was almost like. He just kind of showed him, like, you're a little fucking whatever. I can do what I want to do. It's almost like he's letting him know, like, I could have fucked your ex-woman if I wanted to. Like, that's the vibe I got. But he didn't.
Yeah, he showed he could have if he really wanted to.
I'd fuck him. He's got $400 million. Who wouldn't?
The only thing we
I don't mean that.
The only thing we didn't.
Would you be a cuckold and service him?
Out of respect just for his fame,
him?
sure. Why not? I wouldn't prep him, but I'd let him prep my chick. I wouldn't care. I wouldn't prep him, but I'd let him.
He'd destroy you.
Would you rub cocoa butter on his bullet wounds?
No, I'm not a fucking homo.
The only thing we didn't ask him about was that house that went up in flames on.
I thought of it and forgot.
Island.
What was that?
No, we were going to try to ask him everything, but they started rushing us through the interview.
Shit happens.
He's probably doing a lot of
Very suspicious fire out there on Long Island.
His house burned down?
One of his exes was living there.
They said that. I think she accused him of doing it because she said he didn't want her to.
Yeah, maybe we could get the news story because I don't want to.
Patrice actually told me an interesting fact. I don't know the exact details, but the reason why he can't, like this guy can't fly 50's his baby's mama in and do the same thing, is that he was paying her like $500,000 a year in alimony or child support, whatever it was, whatever it is, and then he took himself to court, and they said, okay, you're going to pay child support. This is what it is, but it was much lower than $500,000 a year that he legally had to pay. But he continues to give her $500,000 a year. So if she fucks up, he has papers that say, "All right, well there you go. There's fucking 20 grand a year."
Right.
Fucking brilliant. That's brilliant.
So yeah, fucking genius.
Hardcore.
But if plus, you know, another reason that wouldn't work, because they're not two guys. It's not like when him and Kanye West were arguing, where they're both really rich, really famous dudes. This Rick Ross guy is just not, I mean, he might even be a good rapper. He's just not as known. You can't afford, if you're 50's ex, I don't care how much you like him or hate him, you don't fucking try to humiliate a guy making $400 million.
Yeah, you can't compete.
Do it
You
for
can't
a guy
compete
who makes
against
X amount. There's just no reason.
Yeah.
For it.
Unless you don't give a fuck.
No, but who
Does he
you
call
like
the videos
fucking-
Officer Ricky on that site?
Yeah,
Officer Ricky.
There's a
Oh,
but
shit.
you
He
know-
doesn't want to be an officer anymore.
No.
He's supposed to be this new character, a drug
Ruins the
dealer.
image.
But the backdrop of his website is
Check
actually
out the
photos.
Officer Ricky videos.
Check out the backdrop.
Can you put that up? I want to see this
The
shit.
wallpaper on his website is photos of this guy accepting his commendation to be a fucking corrections officer, and him holding his ex-wife.
I'd imagine
like,
that's
in
not
the
good
fur
in the
coat.
hip hop community to be.
Dude.
No,
Come on.
corrections officer. No
officer?
kid, I know. I'm just. He made this for the show.
Hey, yo, what's up? Yo, it's the Kid 50 Cent. You're now listening to my pal. That's what they told me to say. You're now listening to my homie, Lil Johnny Newton. Neutron. Norton?
Little Johnny Neutron.
Oh
I gotta laugh at that though. Little Johnny Neutron.
That's your new name. Little Johnny Neutron. What's up? I hope everybody at this show fucking tells me that.
that fantastic?
Hey, yo, what's up? Yo, it's the Kid 50 Cent. You're now listening to my pal. That's what they told me to say. You're now listening to my homie, Lil Johnny Newton. Neutron. Norton? Fucking fuck, I can't read no more, y'all. Lil Jimmy Neutron. Norton. Why keeps Jimmy Neutron's the thing, right? Norton. What up? It's the Kid 50 Cent. You're now tuned into the sounds of me and my man Jimmy Norton.
There you go.
Yeah, but that's to be honest with you.
Oh, that is
If you ever
fucking
wonder
funny.
why I will stay for the record until the day that I really am a monumental nobody.
Jimmy Neutron.
He had it in front of him.
Jimmy Neutron.
He had it in front of him. He talked to me. I just don't resonate with people.
D-Rock, when we finished up, he kept saying, he's like, I kept looking at the guy. I kept thinking of him as the cartoon.
Neutron. Oh, is that fucking good?
You have the photos? I want to see
Yeah,
the
hang on,
photos.
I'm getting it
If they're
for you.
blurry, I'm going to bite your stomach and tits.
With Voss's teeth.
Too good.
That's good. Yeah, you better send those motherfuckers over to me.
I
I
wanna
want to put them on my
copy.
Facebook, motherfucker.
Let's
I
go.
already got one with
I need
50.
some
It's all
cred.
bad.
I need some cred on my fucking Facebook book, yo.
And Sam promises
Oh,
to get
look
me-
at this fucking. Look at that fat load of shit.
And he's a rapper? Oh, please.
Wow.
Oh, his name is William Roberts?
I guess.
But look at him. He's like. He's
That's
shaking
him.
that little skinny
KeepItReal.com.
lady's hand. Wow, that's
That's him.
something.
Let's
I wanna see the one with us.
say hi to Luke in Los Angeles. Luke.
Hey, it's nice to see such progress, especially in Black History Month. I mean, the guy went from a thug on the street to he's up in the mountains drinking. What's he drinking? Champagne cocktail.
He made something of his life, that's for sure. It's
Hey, did you guys
amazing.
enjoy the interview?
Yeah, I did actually. Yeah, I liked it.
Oh, good for you.
It's dropping all kinds of sounds on us, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Hey, where's that carbonite? We got to get that out of the way. What's the
Carbonite.
I'm hungry.
Carbonite.
People are losing their hard drive all the
Oh
time.
my
right?
God! If
Losing everything.
you're a monumental
It happened to
douche.
Danny. It almost happened to me.
Yeah, you
There's somebody else
cannot-
that it happened to recently.
What's on your computer right now? You got photos.
Your wife.
Important files.
She did. You said that's who lost her stuff.
Right.
Honestly, yeah. We had hundreds of photos.
Yeah.
Hundreds.
of photos.
I'd be more bummed about that than anything else.
And when you don't, oh God, Jimmy is deep throating a banana. If you don't back these things up, if you have a hard drive crash, you lose them.
Right.
And with Carbonite.com,
This is a brilliant idea.
backs it up automatically.
And it backs it up online. This is brilliant because most people like, I'll back up my stuff the next week, next month. Maybe I'll get the backup.
Now
hard
I got
drive
too
today.
much shit to back up. It's going to take too long.
And we're all
blah, blah,
lazy
blah.
and stupid,
Yep.
so you sign up with Carbonite and you forget about it, and next thing you know, it's automatically, like Ann said, backing up your shit online.
Yep.
In a safe locale.
That's it.
And what else they want us to mention here? If you don't think it'll happen to you, of course it's going to happen.
That the price is amazingly inexpensive.
Oh, there it
when
is.
When you weigh it against your beloved photos and priceless files.
It's only $50 a year.
A year? Did you say a year or a
year.
month?
$50 a year. That's it.
Wow, because that's something you'd pay $50 a month for.
And then if you go there, carbonite.com, CARBONITE.com, enter offer code XM to sign up for your free trial, and you're going to get 2 free months.
See?
Fuck, it's cheap already. But then,
Yup.
then they're going to throw 2 free months at you. Carbonite.com, offer code XM. There you go. Protect your priceless files today at Carbonite.com. There we go. Opie and Anthony with a whole bunch of people today. Of course, Jim Norton's here. You also got Rich Voss, who's doing comics this Friday night for us.
Yep.
We're trying to find the funniest O&A listener. It's going to be a good time at comics on Friday, and Voss is going to be the master of ceremonies. And then you're going up to Basil. Sweet Basil?
Sweet Basil's in...
Basils.
By the way, Matt LaFar from
Sweet
Queensbury,
Basil.
he's like, they're doing a horrible job promoting you because he just found out about it today. And he goes and sees all you guys when you're up that way.
How are they going to determine the funniest listener? How are they going to get these?
We're judges.
No, I mean, what are they just going to show up, or is there a
We're supposed to pick like 10 or something.
10 of them beforehand?
Yeah. We got to do that today, actually. Yeah. So. And Bobby's going to go to Chicago this weekend.
I'm going to fly into Chicago.
Wow.
I'm not going to walk.
Are you guys scared to fly?
No,
a lot of planes going
I flew
down
the other day.
No.
I got to go to La La Land soon.
Still the safest form of transportation. Shut up.
Well, the Turkish flight, now there's 9 dead. There's no
Oops.
Sully situation over there in Turkey. Or
Pilot
Amsterdam,
alive?
actually, right?
Well, the plane broke apart.
Broke
Why
apart.
would you ever fly
9
one of those
dead
planes?
in the
Why?
Turkish plane crash now.
Those
And
planes-
50 were injured.
You
They
think-
get the engines that like are on the like upside down on the wing. Just the fucking engines are placed weird on the plane. There's like 3 engines on the back of the fucking plane.
The DC-10, those old weird
Oh
ones.
yeah, there's fucking
Well, we
Russian
sell it.
shit planes.
We saw
Aeroflot. Old Aeroflot planes.
I saw one of those break in half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
we sell all our planes to everybody else.
Yep.
Yeah.
When we decide
We're
they're
done
not
with
too
these.
safe to fly anymore. Here you go. Have our
Yeah.
leftovers.
Do you know what? Excellent point that I have to make right now, which is that Value Jet was a lot of old Turkish planes. It's funny how it all ties in with Turkey.
I think you're lying.
No, that is actually true. Value Jet, which became AirTran, was
Yes.
old Turkish planes.
I want to go to
What are we
Turkey.
buying old Turkish planes for?
Yeah.
I don't know, because they gobble when you fly them.
How do they go?
Oh, boo. Boo.
Turkey.
Hey, we got a lot of comedians in the studio, so the funniest listener contest you were talking about, I got some samples. You want to hear a couple of these
Yes,
guys and
we
see
do.
see what we're thinking here?
Yes, we do.
You like
Bobby's
that
got his
model?
pencil and paper out.
Ready?
What'd you say?
Nothing.
This is Glenn Ween,
That fucking scarf.
W-E-I-N-S.
I want to tie his scarf to a fucking bumper and drive away.
Oh,
That actually happened to a lady.
It's
Her head
exactly.
got lopped off. She used to wear these long scarves with a convertible, and it wrapped in the wheel and lopped her fucking head off.
Really?
Yeah. It's an old actress. True
Rumor.
story. True story.
It really is
Rumor.
true.
No, it's actually
Rumor.
true. Actually,
You're talking about the actress that lost her head, Jane Mansfield, right?
She lost part of her head, not her whole head.
Yeah,
Just the top of her head.
and it was in an accident, but it has nothing to do with the scar.
that's not who I'm talking about.
Who are we
right.
talking about?
I was talking about
Joan
Vic
Mansfield.
Joan Jett.
Vic Morrow.
Joan Jett is now dead.
Oh no, she is
No,
not.
she's not.
That's fucking
Sally Jessica
We'll
Fields.
find the story.
That scarf.
I don't know if it was a famous person.
Go to
but I heard it
Snopes.
happened.
I'm
Go to
with
Snopes. Put in scarf decapitation.
That might have happened. That's not that crazy, though. I mean,
No, there's something like that.
It has
that happened.
never. It has never
I don't think it was
happened.
a
Starlet,
motorcycle,
though.
maybe. Oh no, she
It
get
is-
yanked
it
off.
has never.
It happened. I'll bet you 55 cents.
All right.
I have it right here.
Yes. What does it say?
I'll bet you
I'll
55
tell you
cents.
Daniel?
if I could X out of all the pop-ups. I'll let you know.
Is that from
Bet me
going to
first.
certain websites?
More than
I'm
anything
going to
in the world.
Snopes. Oh, my God.
Why would somebody give me change 4 quarters?
That makes
Maybe
a
you handed him
dollar.
a dollar.
Let's just give me a fucking dollar.
Maybe we made 2 trips.
Maybe they only had 4
Hey,
quarters.
the fuck kind of people are they?
You go one place for the banana, one place for the fucking coffee. What do you want from me?
What's the deal with the scarf? Is it for warm or is it for show?
Yeah,
Is it
fashion.
for warm?
To keep you warm or is it for show?
Is
What are you
for
just
warm
backing out
or
on some
show?
words? So you're fucking
I'm tired, man. I'm cutting back on words.
Is it
So
for
he cuts
warm?
back on words. He throttles back the words.
I'm cutting back. Is it for show? or is
Scarf
it for-
good, warm, show.
Go.
This
It's for warm. It's for warm and it's for show.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's for warm show.
Fucking makes me sick.
Why does a scarf make you sick?
you look like you should be
the
on a
Tin Man.
sidecar.
Fucking bugs me.
Sidecar.
Sidecar. Like some like.
You look like you should be in a boxcar.
Fuck you.
Oh, me? Oh, I get it.
You look.
Oh, I get it.
You don't look that good either. You look
I'm
like
not
a fucking...
saying. I'm not saying. I'm not cracking on you.
Cinderella man.
No, I lost weight. What are you talking about?
I don't know. Did
Did you quit smoking yet? Did you quit
You
smoking
have the
again?
fucking fashion sense of a fucking teen suicide.
I know.
You stink.
Well, you look good. Can't help it.
You
look good. I can't help it.
You're fucking 40 and you're still wearing hoodies with
I have the
logos.
same sneakers from 4 years ago.
So what?
I was there when you got them.
I know. What's that?
That was good. He still has the same act from 4 years ago.
2.5.
You spilled coffee in your blue shirt. Good. Wish it was acid.
No, you don't. You don't.
Did you quit
Don't
smoking
burn.
yet? You quit
No,
smoking?
I didn't quit smoking.
Why don't you guys attack him like you attack me? Quit
We
smoking.
don't care if he dies.
They care about you.
We're hoping his scarf will catch fire.
We've already had this discussion. Yes.
I'd love you to flick a cigarette and it gets caught in your scarf and your head and face are fucking 3rd degree burned. You gotta do your act.
Keep going.
3rd degree
Want a period
burned.
in there somewhere?
You know, I got a different point of view on life now.
Oh, it's all sensitive and Jesus-y.
Yeah, it's all positive. You know, it's funny. 2 Jews walk into a bar. Vinegar.
You get different priorities in your life. Before I don't know if you've noticed, but I had an accident. Trying to get like the audience to laugh.
They
at
actually
the
have
tragedy.
they have to stick the microphone in my crumpled up hand that's burned together.
Here he goes. Want to bring out a very courageous man, very funny, very courageous comedian. Let's bring him out right now, Bobby Kelly. And then you just hear like the crowd's talking about it under their breath, and then you get out there and go, "You might have seen me before my act when I was just, Bobby Kelly, but since my accident." And it's all about your accident. They just burn you. They're up there with no ears, no eyelids.
I always have 2 fingers sticking out because that's the last 2 I have.
Oh, nervous titters from the audience.
Yeah. Or his opening line would be, no, I don't need chopstick.
Oh, yeah. It's got to be some self-deprecating. My face is burnt.
How about
off.
this? He'd have a really
My
bad curly wig on.
My second line, is it hot in here?
Or
is it just me?
Is it my face?
Yeah.
Excuse me, I got to put Visine in my eyes every 5 seconds.
I tell you, folks, now when somebody says you're fired, I look for water to jump into.
I beg, could I please just be laid off this time? Gives you a different perspective.
Stop, drop, and roll.
And then when he leaves, it's just got to be, remember, just take care of everybody, because you never know what tomorrow's going to bring. You just fucking awful act. I hate Burn Bobby.
My last line is, I quit smoking when I started smoking.
That'd actually be a good burn face joke.
Yeah. I wish you would get burned.
Burn Bobby.
In a gas fire.
Burn Bobby stinks. I wouldn't see you anywhere.
How great would Bobby be in a grease fire?
Oh, God forbid. Take all this back.
Oh, that made me so
there's some fucking listener right now going, I'll fucking do it. I'll fucking do it for whack bag. I'll fucking do it. Guys, do it now.
Bobby, you were right about the scarf death, by the way. So
I was.
What?
You could take that home with
What
you
happened?
today.
55 cents,
Who
you
was it?
fucking hung Italian.
I want to know who it is.
It wasn't Jane Mansfield. It's somebody named, I never heard of her before. But her name is Isadora Duncan.
Isadora Duncan.
Yeah, I knew it
That's
wasn't
what they were doing
her.
with her head afterwards. Duncan.
Two Jews walk into a salve store. I can't laugh my face. Oh, it hurts to laugh.
I jerk off with Vaseline again.
There's nothing worse than a burn victim wig. They always look wrong.
No, but I walk
deodorant with a wig on.
You can't get a natural hairline when it's just scab.
I walk up on stage and I take it off and put it on the mic stand like a hat.
Here we go, folks. Let's get this out of the way. I had a burn accident. When I was in the hospital for the 9 months,
I'm not winking at you, sir. My eyelid is burnt shut.
Yeah, skin falls off. His awful drawn-on fucking lashes.
With every CD you buy, you get a piece of skin.
His fucking drawn-on lashes.
How are the mozzarella sticks? That reminds me, my fingers were burnt off.
Good thing is I can throw away all my toenail cutters.
They're grafting all the skin from a healthy part of my body. There's 3 square inches of my lower back that wasn't injured.
They're gonna harvest it and plant it on my head.
Yeah, a guy called me an asshole face. I was like, you're right.
I can't hear you, sir. I don't have ears anymore. I wrestled with fire and lost.
I only need Q-tips that are half an inch long. Bobby sucks.
I know. I look like the robot from the fucking News of the World cover. Queen.
Why do we make the face if it's radio?
I don't know. Why do we both sound like Ted? I'm Ted the bird victim. I was injured with fire. Oh, God damn. I thought that new cologne was Gazzoli.
Gazzoli.
That was a very big, fancy applicator.
Big gas. Gazzoli.
Gazzoli. I had to rub a scrub brush over my skin. It was very unpleasant.
Gazzoli. You're in an Italian cologne.
My whole body was prone to infection for 8 months.
That would really blow, though.
Oh,
Have
my
to watch a
God.
comic with a burned face.
Eyes always wide.
Staring at you.
His arm is always bent.
Oh.
And his wrist is always crooked like a T-Rex.
Trying that self-deprecating humor, but just making the audience go, "Oh, bring out the next guy, please." So I hope I'm just hoping for a girl comic to come out. No offense to Bonnie, unless she's burned. That would be funny too. No, teasing, of course.
There was a comic that they used to do. He was in a wheelchair or something. You know who I'm talking about? Chris something. He had like several palsies.
Reeves?
Whatever. He would do these college.
My new name is Chris P. And not my joke, it's yours. So look at me.
Crispy. Oh, crispy. Oh, all right. Oh, shit. Crispy. I'm fucking... I don't get it. That's great. I'm a fucking moron.
I love it.
I love it. Yo.
No, he's laughing. He got it. He got it.
He's a fucking pisser.
When they say, "How do you like your steak?" I always say, "As rare as possible."
I like it in Hamburg form so I can eat it.
Yes, and then put eyes in it so people think it's me.
Stupid burnt comic.
Cracking up.
It looks like Mr. Potato Head.
Look at him. He got it. He's cracking up.
Oh, yeah. So good about the fucking
it's not.
wheelchair.
You guys are on a roll. This is just a dumb story about fucking. You guys are on a roll.
Courageous.
Yes, bring out a courageous young man.
Yes. Sunglasses taped to his head.
Oh. You might recognize him running down the street going.
It's funny. You might recognize your next act if you've had nightmares.
If you've seen any one of the Elm Street horror movies.
I can't wear my green and red sweater anymore. That'd be really long.
I wore a fedora and kids would scream.
It's just fucking horrible. What an awful
I love that his mouth. My mouth is just burnt shut.
It's burnt like in a little circle that looks just like a puckered asshole. Because your lips don't no longer distinguish the skin from your lips and your fucking face.
The kids love me because I can blow bubbles out of this hole in my mouth.
You'd be a great ventriloquist. Yeah.
A what? A what?
Ventriloquist.
A what?
Is that what you said?
Ventriloquist, I said.
Yeah.
Ventriloquist.
Ventriloquist?
Come out with a burnt dummy too. It's just charred wood.
Well, the dummy's healthy and it's just
It's just a big match. With googly eyes that just go up and down when I talk. It just responds with eyes.
You're petrified of them. It's your whole act.
But your chest is okay, so you always wear like a really open shirt
to show the skin that's all right.
Yeah, to try to show the pink, healthy skin.
Both of my nipples are burnt. They're just, one looks like a melted pyramid.
There's a melted Hershey's Kiss on you. Good one.
My fucking sunglasses
Thoroughly
are
enjoy
taped to
that.
my head.
Your ears can't hold it.
I had to use a coat hanger to keep my fucking sunglasses on.
Well, you have to put the fucking monocle in like Mr. Peanut because you have the same amount of hair. With a hat, your wig, which is so obviously a wig from across the street.
Just mold sunglass holders with silly putty on the side of your head. Just hold them on.
Like a jet black wig. It looks like Elliot Gould's hair in the mid-'70s. Completely doesn't work for him.
Yeah, they never have straight hair wigs. Burn Victims has always got the curly-haired wigs.
They always look like hats. Burn victim wigs should all have fucking Met logos on them. Terrible.
Bathing caps.
Let's say, well, talking about the wheelchair comic, Ryan in Canada has something. Ryan, what's up?
Hey, that guy in the wheelchair with cerebral palsy,
Yeah.
he's the funniest comedian out there. He comes out, he pulls himself out, and he's like, "Hello, everybody. I am from Colorado.
Yeah.
And when people ask me, do you ski?" He fucking checks out his wheelchair. He's like, "I tell them I fucking snowboard, you fucking moron."
Making his own cricket
He
noise.
drops the fucking joke a little better than I do.
You like that guy, huh?
You couldn't have told it worse.
Yeah.
But no, he's really good. He goes into a fucking choke scene. He starts throwing his arms around. He says, I'm token and no one helps me, but I accidentally proposed to a deaf woman. She's really nice, but she never listens to me.
He's got the same voice.
Holy shit, this sounds horrible.
I've never
What's his name, Ryan?
Chris something, right?
What's that?
What's his name? The guys are trying to find it in the system.
I can't think what his name is. I've seen him on Just for Laughs back in Montreal there.
Well, yeah, I can't get
comeback.
hired there, but some guy that's drooling himself.
I hope he gets into another accident and actually cures him, and then right after that happens and he walks like one step, he gets into another accident and then it fucking puts him back in the wheelchair.
That's your hope? That's your hope in life?
That's my hope in life.
This guy, anyhow, he'll do showcases, like college showcases, and you know how those things, and when he's on stage,
Yes.
you know, they come out and they go crazy. They love him, you know.
Oh, sure they
and then
do.
he doesn't get one college after it because he says, people are too uncomfortable to have me. But they're so politically correct and they
Just don't
laugh.
wanna-
And then, you know,
There was a guy in
and
Boston.
nobody wants to build a ramp.
He
But-
used to run his own show, and he brought me out there at this shit redneck racist bar, and he was in a wheelchair. He used to write all his jokes on his legs because he couldn't feel them.
Oh, shit.
I swear to God, his legs had
Like
all those
Scrimshaw. Carving in.
Last minute, you're just carving jokes in your legs.
And the owner of the bar was this fucking just redneck Boston fucking piece of shit. And he's like, he's shit-faced. He goes, all right, we're going to start this fucking show. I'm going to bring out this guy. He's in a fucking wheelchair. You know how it happened? He was emptying a fish tank out of the window, and it pulled him out. And he fucking snapped his neck. And then he looks at the guy and goes, why don't you just let go of the fucking fish tank, moron?
Oh, shit.
Who books that club?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then he comes wheeling up.
For all the laughs that they get.
We used to forget about him at Nick's Comedy in Boston. It's like 2 stories up,
Yeah.
and there's a big window. Me, Patrice, and Burr would always leave and go over to Dominic's, get pizza after the show. Then we'd look up and we'd just see this dude in a wheelchair fogging up the window because he has nobody to help him down the stairs.
Oh, God, that's
Holy shit.
fucking horrible.
Jesus. It's amazing. Like, I don't know, comedians, you just don't want to be reminded of shit like that.
Just learn how to
When
fucking
you know.
go downstairs. I've seen people do it.
Attaboy.
Get a Segway.
I want burn victim comics or wheelchair comics. I want a comedian to just stand there and be fucking funny.
Right. Amusing
I
and
want my
beautiful.
comedian.
I want my comedian. Look, when I hire a fucking jester, a court jester. I want jingly shoes.
Yeah, I don't want to see your fucking arm twitch every fucking 14 seconds. I have to pretend like it's not happening. Like it's not bugging me. Yeah, but fucking, I have a ponytail. Fucking fuck you.
You can't even understand the fucking words sometimes. Yeah.
I think we got a clip of this guy. We got a clip of that guy, Chris. They're saying his name's Chris Fonseca.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah,
Really?
I never met him. He's probably, I never met the guy.
We got
I
a
just
clip
know
there,
some-
bro.
50 drool on this microphone.
Something quick. Oh, you're trying to find it? All right.
Yeah, here he is.
Shut the fuck up. Here we
Shut
go.
the fuck up.
I'm having kind of a bad day. My wife is pissed at me.
Oh, Foss?
The crowd's clapping because they're not him.
My wife is pissed at me because she went to a psychic. The psychic told her that I'm having an affair. That's the last time I boned a psychic.
Holy shit.
It's not bad.
It's not a bad joke if you
Not
didn't
bad.
instantly think he can't get a rod because he's in a wheelchair or something. Reality
Not
sinks in.
only did she tell, she charged me $3.99 a minute.
Oh, God. The tag takes fucking 10 minutes. Fuck.
The bad news is I only paid $3.99.
Talk about your legs.
Jesus.
Yeah. Talk about those sunflower roots below your waist.
My wife is always on me for something. About a week ago, she sent me to the store to buy Cosmopolitan.
Oh, God.
I came home with a box with 3 kinds of ice cream.
Wow, that's a stretch. More than he can do with his legs.
Should have brought home 3 kind of shoes. New, worthless, and useless.
I didn't know.
Fucking his joke, what a normal comic would take fucking 2 seconds. It takes him 12 minutes to tell one
Yeah,
joke.
but you can't attack a
Yes,
handicapped
you
guy.
can.
Yes, you can.
And rape him.
Fuck this
Dude,
guy.
no. You gotta wait for his tag is like a
But
fucking
that's
a
when you're,
minute.
that's, you're going to see that. You know you're going to see that.
Well,
And he's
suck
saying,
it and spit and spit it out.
You don't know you're going to see
I'm
that.
on his
Sometimes you go to
side.
comedy
I'm on
club
his
and
side.
they
You're on his
Boss.
side. What can he do for you?
Nothing.
What is he? What has he got? A room somewhere?
No,
Yeah, what do you want to carry him on stage and be a helper?
Yeah,
What is he gonna do?
you out
It's a
someday.
hillbilly bar in Boston.
Who does he know? Who does he know?
He doesn't know anybody. It's just
He's
like
gotta
the
know
fact-
someone.
I don't.
Dude, somebody he
I'm the
can
one
do
who brought
something
up
for
the
you.
story. No one can do anything for me at this point.
That is true. That's true. You're absolutely right. Your
All
teeth
right, I'm
fell.
done. All right, I know it. I want to buy one of those little RVs and just travel around, do some one.
You are a little RV.
But
That's so stupid.
So he can't do anything for me.
Why are you sticking up for him?
Because he's handicapped, and I don't attack. There's no
You don't
reason for me
attack
to
who?
Handicap
You
people.
attack everybody.
Oh, shut up.
On
Why? Because
stage
you're one of
is
them?
different. On stage is different.
Come on.
So
The
no.
fucking guy, and you don't pay to see that. Sometimes you go to a comedy club and they wheel some fucking guy out. and
Well,
you're
do
like,
fucking
oh,
research.
God.
I hate when people come-
research.
Yeah, go-
Sometimes
yeah,
you go to see
yeah. You go-
Rich Voss, and the opener fucking is some
Yeah,
guy, chick comic or some bullshit.
What research do you do?
Call
Do you
my
call-
wife.
Hey, what research do you do? Do you call
Anthony.
up and go, hey, does my comic have legs tonight?
You go out
Does my
to
comic have motor
Excuse me.
skills?
Is the comic get to park right out front tonight?
Yes.
I just.
Dude, fuck.
I
You know
don't
what,
know.
dude?
No,
It makes
no.
me uncomfortable.
I know, he's fucking got something
It's
going
the
on with
fact
that
that
guy.
Nothing going on.
they get instant credit.
No, that's
because
true.
They get instant credit Because they're fucking handicapped.
Okay, and so do
Well, they call it a handicap.
so do black comics because they're black. So do guys.
Black comics don't get
Are
way.
you crazy?
I've
In
seen
black
shitty
comics
black
and
comics that don't get any response.
Listen, in fucking white guilt rooms,
always.
you're fucking wrong. Black comics get whatever. All
Okay.
right, you got Dane Cook. Everybody has something.
You got
okay?
Barney.
I got nothing. I got Barney. Okay.
Send your baby.
Okay.
Stop fixing your teeth. Just
I
take
just
them
don't
out.
want him to fall out.
Let him take them out.
Miller's rant.
And you're right. You're right. You hate comics and you hate to have a what do you call it, an edge on things or whatever. But the fact that he's doing it, what the fuck? You want him just to sit in a corner?
Dude, you know, I'll tell you, yes.
Exactly.
I want not even sit.
When I can't
lie.
see a dark corner.
Like a crumpled pile of clothes.
Dude, I'll tell you what it is. It's like it's watching somebody like that. It has to bug you.
Yes.
It's like when someone's giving a speech and they have like a hard candy in their mouth.
Yeah.
It just bugs you because it's coming through the
clacking off their
microphone.
teeth.
Exactly.
Yeah, but nobody's
Waiting
made to go.
25 seconds for a tag to the same joke.
You're right.
Ponderous.
And then you got to wait for
My
the
wife. As he was telling this, all I was thinking of is his limp dick that is just fucking useless now that he's in the wheelchair. And he's talking about his wife who just wants fucking cock.
I'm not.
That's all I'm thinking about. And I'm sad for the guy.
And you want to give it
I'm
to
not,
us.
I'm not fucking laughing.
And you
I'm
want-
not saying he's funny. I'm not saying. I'm not agreeing
Yeah,
that
but
he's
you
funny.
don't
I'm
have to
saying.
pick him up and help him.
If I
What's that?
told those jokes, dude, I would be. You guys would ban me out of the
We
fucking
ban you
business.
for what you tell now.
We'd
It doesn't matter, and you're not
That's true.
crippled.
That's very
All
true.
right?
Cripple you
You're
so your
hard to look
material's
at, but
funny.
you're not
Sometimes I
crippled.
don't think those things through, but you're absolutely right. I do get banned for that.
We can give him another.
He's
He's
sucking up to this guy.
I'm not
Fucking-
saying. I don't know.
Yeah,
the guy.
I guarantee you.
Why don't we give him another shot? We got
What's
a
he gonna do,
Walmart.
give
We
me
got
a ride
Walmart
somewhere?
bit. We can
Oh,
play.
I would love to
hold
listen
on,
to this.
Hold on.
A
Let's
little
give him
more?
another shot because that was one bit.
A Walmart bit?
E-Rock says this one's terrific. It's
right.
his Walmart bit.
I had one of the weirdest experiences at the Walmart here in Grand Forks because while I was there, they brought a van load of disabled people in to like have lunch or whatever, and that's cool that they have that service and stuff. But as they were coming in, I was going out. Some guy came up and said, "Get in the van."
I couldn't even hear the joke.
What's the goodness?
I couldn't even hear the joke.
It was a barn burner.
Oh, now I'm glad I have this scarf.
Jimmy,
Dude, that fucking made my eyes water.
I cut a gas
Bobby's sitting in his chair with his head kind of down, I think, listening to the cripples act.
I was listening to somebody try to swallow every 3 seconds.
And Jimmy pulls his pants down and just lays one right in his face and then slowly wafts it over to his nose.
But Bobby wasn't looking.
No, Bobby's face. He made a face.
I felt like I got stabbed.
And now the entire studio smells so fucking bad.
Oh, boy.
I don't know why that is funny. It shouldn't be.
Voss, are you wearing high heel sneakers?
No, these are fucking.
Tripping over the same Joe. Holy shit, we couldn't get to that one quick enough.
Oh, yeah.
High heels.
Yeah.
So
Makes you taller.
Boss, I got nothing against the guy, but I just it's got you can't tell me that these people aren't sitting there in their heads going, okay, wait a stop. They're going, everybody in the crowd's going, he's disabled. Let him talk. Let him talk. Just be patient, Bobby. Everybody in their head's like, just let him talk. Okay, that's funny. If you understand, I mean,
No, I know exactly what you're saying. I know, and I'm saying people are. I'm saying the fact that
I want
first
to know
of
what
all,
room he said he's going to fucking book
There's
you
something
in.
going on.
there's nothing
What
going on at
Canadian
all.
tour are you trying to work
There's
out?
no way
No,
Voss
Kevin.
would be this nice for no reason.
Where's he from? Where's he from? Where's he from?
I don't. The guy said he's from Colorado. The call.
So what club are you trying to get in?
None.
And-
None. I don't get. I get in one time.
There's an
and that's it.
ulterior motive for here.
There's
Yeah.
none whatsoever.
there is,
I'm not,
definitely.
you never hear me
Boss
attack
either
handicapped
hates you
people.
or loves you.
I don't
and
attack.
it's either
no.
you can't give him something or he can give you
No,
something.
We're
that's
not
not true.
attacking handicapped people.
No,
Oh,
I mean,
fucking ramen noodle legs just isn't funny.
I'm not saying he's funny or not funny.
Callous,
If we go
callous
after-
knuckles.
Hey, listen, rough handshake.
Yeah. Leave weightlifter gloves alone.
What?
See,
You
okay.
shut up, would you?
Just shut your fucking mouth and just tell us what he can do for
Exactly.
you.
No one can do it. Listen
What's
to
he
me.
going to do?
Leave broken Hummel's spine alone.
Not only see, I just know what it's like to grow up with a disability. So
That's called you're retarded. That's not a disability.
That's a choice, you fucking douche.
No, I have a speech impediment, and it didn't get in my way.
It's not a. You don't have a speech impediment.
Yes,
He
I do.
does.
His mouth works.
I talk too fast.
No, oh really, Dr. fucking Bob? My
Got
Dr.
you.
Bob. Fucking head. Don't call me
Implying that
Dr.
you're
Bob,
not a
dude. What the
doctor.
fuck, dude? That's taking it too far.
That implies education.
I'm not a doctor, and you call me one. What the fuck,
I'm
boss?
sorry, you're right. You're 100% right.
Fucking Jew.
All right. Jesus, why would you call me a Jew when I don't practice?
I'm sorry. You're right. Dude,
Yeah.
bite this coin without your teeth. I want to see that. Tell me if it's real.
Oh, that had to hurt when they file that shit down, huh?
That doesn't hurt when they stuck the needles in the roof of my mouth.
I mean, when that wears off, right? When the needle wore off? Because you can't do drugs, right? You couldn't take like a Valium or some shit, could you?
Yeah, I can. If
Oh, you
the doctor
could?
I mean,
So now you can't go up on stage and go 23 years without a drink of drug in my body.
I'm not melting them down and shooting them, stupid. Okay. They're fucking prescribed. I'm sorry. Oh, you're amputating the leg? No, I'll do it natural.
Here's a wheelchair. Do some stand up. Boss will drive you.
No, if you're prescribed something,
Why
I don't
was he
take
being
them.
so nice? There's no reason for
I know,
this.
there is
Because
No, I
you
really
came,
am.
you brought him up in a bad way,
I don't know, I
and then
didn't
as
put-
soon
no,
as we,
whoa, stop,
as
you're
soon as
wrong.
we started
You're wrong.
trashing him,
I didn't
you
bring-
switched it so you can sell in your head. You went,
listen to me.
they were trashing
Listen
you.
to me,
I was
fucking-
saying nice.
First
I was
of all,
defending you.
Listen, 40-foot man on Killer Theater.
What?
This is
I'm
what.
sorry. What'd you say?
I didn't hear that.
What'd you say? I didn't hear you.
40-foot man on Killer Theater. You heard it. But listen, I wasn't trashing. I was trashing the people
Jesus.
that fucking
50-foot man.
Exactly.
50, it was 40.
And it was
50.
the Ghostbusters he was at the end of.
What did you say I was at the end of? The end of what? Midnight
He did.
Run?
He just
What
said
fucking movie?
Midnight
I didn't
Run.
say
What do you-
Midnight Run. What are you talking about?
Why are you
Attack
saying
of a
running?
50-foot woman.
Why are you laying like that's a cock on your chest? All comfortable.
That's how I feel.
Yeah. Microphone.
If there's a cock on my chest, that's how I would treat it.
He lays
I
the
pretend it's not
microphone
there.
on his
Talk.
chest.
I wasn't trashing him. I was trashing the people.
Exactly. You
that-
won't trash. You trash everybody. Why won't you trash him?
I'm not. I don't know
Dude,
him.
why
I never
not?
met
You're
him.
the
I
queen
said
of
that.
Maine.
What's wrong with trashing him?
No, just because he's another comic. Why attack him? Why attack him?
He's not a bad comic.
I'm not.
I'm
why
saying
would I
his
attack
joke
another
is
comic?
those odd things that hang below his waist.
Okay, but I'm not.
That
I'm
fucking
not
those wind chimes.
there's a million other comics.
Yeah, we're just attacking old chum legs.
Exactly. What's wrong with fucking old mobile legs?
I'm not.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I'm just not.
There's nothing,
interested.
shoes. There's nothing wrong with pool float.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He can do. Just
You
say
know,
what he
you
can-
don't know him?
Do you know?
I never met him in my life. I swear to God. Well, what the fuck?
Why do you like him? Just because the top of his
I don't
shoes are
like
dirtier
him.
than the bottoms are from the rain?
I never said I liked him. I don't usually attack other comics unless they're here and I don't like them.
It's because his sneakers are always brand new. Is that why you like him?
I think that one was used a few times.
Wow, hey, sometimes
Even they picked up on that
I
one.
tried to enhance.
Yeah.
Anybody got any gum? Haboo. Haboo.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you're thinking of, you're trying to think of your own line. You're not even listening to anything.
No, I know. He just said that. What?
Huh?
Yeah, why do you defend him so much?
I didn't defend him so much. I just said,
Well,
you know,
you're like, holy, you're like this guy's the next
You
comic.
shit on
listen.
other comics?
You're like,
You
he's
shit
really
on other
funny.
comics?
He's the best
not unless
thing.
they're here. You never heard me show
Let me ask-
another comic unless they're here, and I have
Really?
an argument with them. I don't think I
I
have.
bet
No,
we can come up with
I've said
comics
a
he
bunch
shit
of
on.
Examples, right?
No, I don't think you can.
Liar,
no.
whore.
No, I mean, I'd rather shit on audiences than comics.
You
because
do.
It's not I do.
Every ticket sold.
Charging them.
I don't fail on stage.
I know.
Now,
Hey.
they don't know. These fucking listeners
It's
don't
in
know.
life.
Say one thing.
Hey,
Yeah, right.
Boss, you're fucking
All right, so
hilarious.
fucking
Thank
20
you.
minutes out of your life, a day, a night.
Exactly.
Blah, blah, blah. What am I saying?
No one knows.
Oh, my
boy.
fucking crest doesn't anymore.
I have nothing against this guy. I'm just kidding to annoy you.
Yeah, dude.
It doesn't annoy me at all. I
Well,
don't.
it does. You're defending him. You're
I'm
acting like you're,
defending
you're
a
his
handicapped
doctor,
person
making his prosthetic
because
feet.
I'm not. First,
Shut up with handicapped person. Quiet.
all right.
I'm not the Walmart.
Exactly. The guy
They
talks
hear
funny.
that.
Yeah, but he's fighting the odds like 50 did.
Oh, that's what
like
you want to
50.
hear. That's what you want to hear when the MC goes, here's a young man, we want to bring him out. He's fighting the odds. Like
He's
now,
got- he's got a-
are
he's
you
got-
ready to laugh
funny like
at this guy?
You can get his new vitamin
He doesn't want to hear
drool.
that fighting the odds shit.
Do you know what would be funny is if they had him up there like with a starting block for a race and someone fired the starter pistol, yelled go, and he just fell face first on the floor while everybody lapped him.
That would be
and
funny.
ran around in circles.
I like to see him just roll off the stage.
Yeah.
I'd
like to
sideways onto the table.
I'd like to aggressively position his feet pointing outwards while I scold him for being a burden. I would, while I'm talking to him like his mother, I would position his feet like very angrily, pick them up and move them around on the chair. Or I would take his shoes off and beat his dead feet with I would beat the top of his dead feet across the fucking bridge of his dead fucking feet.
Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah. Holy shit. What are those fucking
I'm
things?
almost about to tap out.
Jimmy's horrible.
I don't know. Jimmy just...
Hey, those giant toad acorns you got below the ankles
Jesus.
are really bothering me. I think I'm gonna break them.
I'm going to be in fucking Chicago this week at the Improv.
Yeah, let's wrap up.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
Well, play one of the listeners, though. Play at least one.
That's all right.
All right.
Oh, that's right.
Sweet Basil.
We did have a listener. I thought that was one of our listeners.
Yeah, right.
Hey, I want to be a funny comedian.
I just found a nickel from fucking 1902.
You and your change.
Who cares?
So That's
what?
worth. You know how much money?
1909.
They made
you know
him
how much
back then.
money
That's
this
why I
is
wrote-
worth?
that's why I wrote my first
This
joke.
is probably worth around $100.
The good old days.
I swear to God.
It's
Oh, yeah, of course. Look who grabbed it. Come on, Voss.
That was actually
I know.
a test.
I want to see a 1902 nickel. That's all.
That's 2005.
we're just
Let's fuck
kidding.
away.
The fucking comedian,
Fucking-
by the way. I don't want to shit on
2
another
years
comedian.
after I started comedy.
What'd you say, Jimmy?
I don't want to shit on another comic. We're just kidding.
Yeah, I know. We're just kidding. But it's fucking.
We're just like fucking Don Rickles. It's all it's all right
I know.
now.
Hey,
it's
take
all
it
better
easy.
now.
Take it easy. 2 hockey pucks. By those, I mean your feet.
Look, Jimmy kids, because he
I am
loves.
joking.
Because you.
Jimmy just nailed Bobby again. I fucking hate your asshole. Would you like it better if it was in a chair all day?
Dude, your
Don't call
asshole's
that. His
fucking-
name's Rich Voss.
Your asshole. Oh, Jesus Christ. It looks like a fucking. It's just. It's kind of gray and pink.
Oh, goddamn.
What do you.
I can't take it.
What? Do you punch your asshole? Why? Looks like a battered woman.
He can hold it open where he's gaping.
It's just, but it opens up like a dolphin hole.
A blowhole.
It just opens and then shuts.
Blowhole ass.
I farted at you.
Your
that's all.
asshole looks like the
Well,
thing
how
in
do you
Star
shit it
Wars
out?
that attacked everybody in the sand. Fucking throw Luke in it. God, dude. Your asshole.
And then that smell that comes out
It
of
was
it.
actually, this one didn't stink.
He has the worst smelling fucking. Something's dead inside you.
That's because of what he eats. He eats like an alien. He really is like a fucking. You had Cool Whip?
I had
celery
fat-free Cool Whip and some celery. What's wrong with that?
for what? For breakfast.
And a banana.
No, not for breakfast.
And a
for
banana.
snack. I had already
It was a
eaten
banana.
egg whites.
Banana.
I had eaten egg
Banana.
whites and a grapefruit.
Fucking banana.
What?
What?
Nothing.
I wanted something
nice.
sweet.
It's something you could eat without those in, Nosferatu.
Celery and Cool Whip.
He does look.
Nosferatu. He looks like the original vampire. Was
Yeah,
that
yeah.
black and white one.
Yeah, Nosferatu. When he comes out of the fucking
With
thing
the
with those-
shadow?
Yeah. Only Voss's fingers are a little too short for that.
Yeah.
For those big long nails.
None of it was a
You
shadow.
have fingers like a burn victim. Do you know that? Voss has fire survival hands.
My hands and your lips were definitely a burn victim.
That was fucking funny. That was pretty funny.
It was mean-spirited.
How you do? You kind of have that face.
Very angry.
You do look like a fucked up clone.
Like Sigourney Weaver in the jars.
Yeah, like you know the clones that don't make it.
Yeah, the ones that don't
like
quite pan
mid-clone. Just when the guy comes in and smashes them all to save the day.
Pulls the plug before it's cooked.
And then Jimmy falls out.
Oh shit!
In a pile of his own goop.
It's very mean-spirited.
It certainly is.
Yeah, it really is going around the horn, isn't it? I'm a fucking burn
is.
victim with no ears.
Exactly.
Voss has got little baby hands and fucked up teeth. And Jimmy looks like an unfinished clone.
You're a Daddy Warbucks bag of shit. I hope your plane hits a mountain.
And I'll be in Chicago this week. Oh, God.
Very fun.
Yeah, let's
Very
get out of
fun
here.
show today. I'm fucking coughing up phlegm from laughing. Very good. Oh, that's
Jimmy. That's Jimmy.
that's the unfinished.
That's actually that's the cover of Jimmy's new CD.
Oh shit, that's terrible.
All I was gonna do is put an Aussie shirt and a hoodie on that fucking hunk of shit, and that's him.
That's just mean. Oh, is that mean-spirited?
Oh, man.
Fucking A.
You don't look like that, Jimmy.
It's not just going to be personal.
I'm sorry, baby. You don't look that, baby. You're a cutie patootie. You know that. I like it.
But love Jimmy.
It's fucking, you know.
All right, let's.
You can't help it.
Everyone good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Good.
Plugs
Opie,
in, right?
good.
Everyone
Everyone
got the
good?
plugs in.
Peace out.
Yeah, Chicago this week. And
Right.
twit me.
Oh, I got Sandy Franny
I'm a
coming
big
up, too.
You get me addicted to Twitter, man.
Ooh, Sandy Franny.
Twitter rolls.
Twitter
Why?
does
Isn't
roll.
Twitter just one-line things?
Doesn't matter, dude. It's just addicting.
It's your name with her after it. Yeah. I got San Francisco next weekend, I think.
With her at the Let's go home.
All right.
Thanks, guys. It was good.
We'll see you tomorrow, man.
What did I play last